That's the way to do it. And that wraps up this edition of the Rich Eisen Show. Back on Tuesday show, Bill Cowher is going to be our first guest on Tuesday.
Empower. Pete's back on the links with all new golf clubs and hopefully less swearing.
Bang! Sliced it.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money so he can be a little bad.
Heads up!
Oof. Talent sold separately.
Guy said these were slice proof.
At least he has money for lessons. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
This college football moment is brought to you by Serve Pro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory. One of the largest comebacks in college football history.
Serve Pro. Like it never even happened.
If you missed Pirate Radio Live, you missed
our guy, Cy Seymour.
I have the trifecta. See, I had the Pirates winning. And
I know what you're going to say.
Yes, you do. The Commanders won.
Hey, what's number 3, Cy?
I don't know if Rivers quarterback Dallas or not, but they need him. But anyway, they also lost.
The Cowboys losing is the trifecta, completes the trifecta for old Cy.
Pirate Radio Live, weekdays from 3 to 6, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Hey, Pirate Nation, I'm Frank Etheridge with First Flight Credit Union. On behalf of our staff and membership, we would like to wish you a Happy New Year. At First Flight Credit Union, members, teams, and communities and families come first with a mission to take better care. Whether you would like for us to help you look at refinancing, opening a deposit account, or simply talk through your future home loan, we're here for you. Stop by one of our local branches in Greenville, Newbern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
Doug Henry of Greenville would like to wish you a happy holidays. Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Happy holidays and Happy New Year from everyone at Doug Henry.
This is Dr. Hode from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
UBE and PirateWear.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWear.com. Go Pirates!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Ellis a three! No good! Bang! Oh my God!
Good, yeah.
Oh, hey. Well, he threw an elbow. He deserves it.
Has one, has a shot! It's good! Are you kidding me?
I apologize for that. I'm sorry. He sends it back into the area for Swiderski. One touch. He scores! To the funhouse. Another one for Swiderski. All right, foul. We're in overtime. That is unreal. That's why you foul in that situation.
That one falls off the mark. Here comes D'Angelo. He pulls up his three-pointer. Oh no! And Andre, that's game! Shout out Coach Ivory in a slang. What are you saying?
For the win.
No chance in hell.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Happy New Year and welcome in to Pirate Radio Live. 2026 has arrived and we are back on the airwaves on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. We are on the Pirate Radio app powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. And of course, we are on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV. You can find us there. Chili Water Chat Gang hanging out on a Monday as we have a lot to talk about when it comes to East Carolina football. Little Pirate hoops, NFL playoffs, college football playoffs. It's all going on, and we are going to talk about it all for the next 3 hours here on Pirate Radio Live. Some great guests coming up, including Coach Mack McCarthy. We will talk about the college football playoff and where we are with the Final Four as he joins us here in hour number one. We'll talk to a couple of former Pirates on the show as well. Mike Wright, the fan favorite, will join us coming up in hour number two to talk about his Military Bowl championship, his season here at ECU. What's next for Mike Wright? We'll talk about all that with Mike coming up in hour two. And Anthony Smith is hoping to play at the next level, and maybe his big bowl performance will propel him to the next level as he had a monster game against Pittsburgh in the Military Bowl win. We'll talk to Anthony Smith about his time at ECU as well. We have a packed house today. The big dog Glenn Griffin is here. We got Jackson and Avery running the video and audio. Wes Hines supervising all the madness in Studio B. We got J-Bone, Jared Watkins, head of the table. Hello, Jared.
Hello.
And we got left side.
Strong side.
The Chan Man fired up after the Panthers have lost 3 out of the last 4, and they're heading to the playoffs somehow.
You damn right.
Everybody's talking about, hey, should the group of 5 get a spot in the college football playoffs? Should the NFC South get a spot in the NFL playoffs? We'll talk about that today on the show. But good to have everybody back here and the chat gang hanging out as well. We'll check in with them real quick as we get going. Jerry says hello. Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Jerry Bear?
Hello.
Help the bear!
He says happy 2026. Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Happy New Year. Missed everyone. Go Pirates, go Hoosiers. I know Jamie is fired up as he could be a fan of he is a fan of the best football team
It's just so beautiful.
It sounds so beautiful. I want to give all the glory to God.
Indiana putting it on Alabama. How about that? Lane says Eagles repeating is inevitable. Playoff Philly. We shall see. Nathan says, where is Jack Wilkie? He is right there. He's the guy that did not have the microphone on as we came on for our first show in 2026. Fried Chicken says, we love you, Jack. A lot of Jackson fans. Maybe too many Jackson fans in the chat game to start the year. Jamie says, end of the year with Wes, start the year with Wes. Yeah, that is true. John Moody says, what a game and what a time in Annapolis. Glad to be there in person to witness an exciting performance by the Pirates. We will recap that Military Bowl during these 3 hours. Kaz is in the house, says good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Kaz. Nice to see you guys are back. We are back. Susan says, happy New Year. Waiting for Saturday to watch the Panthers in their first playoff game since 2015. Keep pounding.
That's not true.
They were in the playoffs in
2017.
But that was on the road.
That was on the road. First NFC South championship since 2015.
And Susan will be there. So I think she's saying first time she will see the Panthers in the playoffs in person with her eyes since 2015.
Root for them hard, Susan.
Root for the home team. All right. We got to do a catch up here. By the way, this will be personally my only show of the week. Had my mother-in-law passed away, so if you are a T's and P's person, you can send some of those to my wife and her family. Tough time, but I am heading north for the remainder of the week, so we'll leave it in the trusty hands of J-Bone, Ellerby, and Chanman as we'll continue the show this week.
We got you covered, bud.
Yeah, appreciate that. Let's do a quick catch up on where we are.
Got a lot to catch up on
with Pirate football. A lot out, but some coming back in. So, head coach of your Pirates is
in Blake Harrell.
Blake Harrell.
He here.
Blake Harrell
He's in.
Was here and remains here. Offensive coordinator of the Pirates, John David Baker, out. Jordan Davis in. Jordan Davis from
North Texas,
who had the number one offense in college football in 2020.
Hey, a lot of people say, hey, he didn't call the plays. Well, he did in the bowl game, and they put up 49 points against San Diego State.
I like it.
Pretty damn good.
Well, all those people that say he didn't call plays are correct.
Yes.
Okay.
But
you had like it was a rumor or something.
Well, it's not a rumor, but it's like, well, he didn't call plays.
But he
this
had
guy
to
might
call
suck.
plays.
And then he called plays, and he did not suck.
Oh, this is the ladder, the evolution of coaches.
Mm-hmm. But JDB also did not call plays at Ole Miss and came here and put up numbers.
There was a time where Blake Harrell had never coached a football game.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. He wasn't born out of the womb just calling blitzes.
He was a basketball player growing up anyway.
Yeah.
He didn't even like football.
Running backs coach Rodney Freeman out.
Going to Duke. He's going to Duke and replacing former East Carolina running back coach Chris Foster.
Chris Foster with the big arms. I like Coach Freeman. Miss him. But do we have a running backs coach?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I don't believe so.
All right. We will.
I gave it a quick Goog. It's been a busy day, so all I could do was Google it, and there was no news.
No news is good news.
Did you Google Kirk Cignetti? Cignetti?
Who? What?
Yeah.
Kirk Cignetti.
Mm-hmm. He wins.
He wins. That he does. We got Glenn Griffin joining.
Big dog.
Hey, Glenn.
You mentioned running backs coach?
Yes.
I have some breaking news.
Oh, we got breaking news.
Here we
Your Google's late, buddy.
Yeah.
I have breaking news from Twitter. ESPN's Adam Rittenberg reports that East Carolina is hiring Julian Griffin as running backs coach. He coached Cal's running backs this past season after doing the same at UTSA.
All right. Julian Griffin.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing that now.
Did you see it on Goog?
No.
All right.
Well, it was like a rumor, but now it's been confirmed.
Okay.
All right, cool. Add that to the list, Clip Brock.
Hey, Julian Griffin is in.
He's in.
Julian Griffin. He sounds like a running back. All right.
Griffin on the carry.
Am numb to all the movements when it comes to coaches and players. But there's only one.
This one hurt.
There's only one player or coach leaving that it affects me even a little bit, and that's Dyrell Roberts.
Yeah.
Receivers coach, ECU, no longer. He is headed to Wake Forest. But in his absence, we have brought in a huge name.
A big hitter, some might say.
Head receivers coach.
It's a home run hire.
Shuffle.
Juan Soto.
The Soto shuffle.
Will be coaching wide receivers at
Sweet.
East Carolina.
Man, I can't believe he left the Mets. That's insane.
Hunter McKay tweeted out a pirate flag emoji, which tells me that he will be returning, or at least for now, is the tight ends coach at East Carolina. And Matt Maddox, we made a trade with North Texas. He is heading there as their O-line coach. And we're bringing in Alex, I'm going to say Huddle, because it would be a college football name.
Yeah, Huddle.
Huettel from Old Dominion.
Huddle. Hudel.
I'm going Huddle. We will get to know him and his last name. So all the positions are filled in with the offensive staff.
Sweet.
All right.
Good to know.
Let's move over to defense. Josh Aldridge.
Out.
Going to South Florida. But we have brought in Jordan Hankins. There's a O. There's two O's.
Jordan from
yes, Jordan.
Carolina.
Jordan Hankins in at defensive coordinator. I believe I saw Roy Tesh is staying as D-line coach and co-defensive coordinator.
Which is interesting. When's the last time we had a co-coordinator? I don't know if we've ever had one.
We've had a coordinator.
All right.
Jordan Hankins in, Roy Tesh in, and a lot of people staying in, it appears, unless I missed some news and ECUPirates.com has not been updated. But Teron Williams, still the cornerbacks coach. Good. Damon Magazoo, safeties coach. Great. Rico Zachary, outside linebackers coach.
Amazing.
All right. Mags is a Pirate. He's staying. He's boot. Then he was a Rebel.
So you see, you can't say that. If Damon Magazoo is offered the Ohio State job tomorrow,
then he's a Buckeye.
Everything we say is for now and for the next 5 minutes.
But we live in the moment.
Yes, but this is all subject to change.
As of right now, we have a staff. We have a staff.
We have a staff, and we are bringing in players from the transfer portal. Do we have a quarterback?
No.
Yes, we do. Chaston Ditto.
Of course. Well, how did I forget? He's my guy. And we have a wide receiver. Yannick Smith goes to SMU, but guess who's still here? Dylan Lorick.
Saw him on the field at the Military Bowl. Thought about you.
That's where he is. Yeah. He's on the field. He's catching. He's running. He's doing it all.
Don't forget, Brock Spalding's coming back, too.
Yep. Well, we're getting to that. But, I mean, hey, bigger name, Dylan Lorick.
Did Mike Wright break news on Raheem Jeter?
No.
Okay. He's in the portal.
My buddy texts me. He's like, isn't this guy 30 at this point?
Raheem Jeter.
I think he's got like 2 years of eligibility left.
Yeah. He'll have grandkids by the time he's done playing college football.
Yeah.
Right now, as far as we know, quarterbacks on the roster, and I don't know as far as incoming freshmen, but
Cole Hodge,
and Chaston Ditto. Okay.
And 2 transfers committing today.
But before we get there,
gotcha.
I'm just going kind of skill positions here. Running back.
Parker Jenkins out.
Yep.
On the move.
Marlon Gunn declaring for the NFL draft.
Did he have another year?
No.
All right. I didn't think so.
But, I mean, you still got to declare.
London Montgomery.
Show up.
Gone. So who's here?
Engelman. DeJuan Lacey announced he's coming back.
Who was injured.
Yeah. He
was starting to get some playing time before he got injured.
Oh,
yeah.
Starting to show off some speed.
And I'm sure we will have a portal or two added at that position. Receiver-wise, as Jackson said, Brock Spalding. And Dylan Lorick.
Jaron Waiters has entered the portal. He is out.
Okay. Had 2 catches, I think. And who else is that receiver?
Keelan Robinson? Is he still here? No.
Maybe. I mean, we had a lot of seniors in the receiver room. So
we'll talk to Anthony Smith coming up later on in today's show.
Yep. But I missed him.
Tight ends wise, we need some.
Yeah, we lose DeCirio Riles, who is visiting at Florida State today, I believe, and then Javante Connor, who committed to Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Seeing the pictures of Riles with Mike Norvell at Florida State was pretty weird.
You know,
they get to relive that high school day.
Yeah, he's a Florida kid. So
it says official visit and it's got his name on it.
It would have been a Interesting tight end here. Marcus Monroe.
Yeah.
But he's going to Stanford.
Going to Stanford.
Yeah. All right. But we have some new Pirates to get to know, J-Bone.
Yeah, love this guy's name. Jakeith Hamilton from Furman. Big fella, 6'2", 205.
A Paladin.
Mm-hmm. What does that word mean?
The Furman Paladins.
Oh, gotcha.
The mascot.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's what
And
Jeff
then,
called.
Not a sports guy.
Cornerback transfer, Ashton Lovels.
Chandler, we're going to keep things level.
I saw this name and I was like,
That's
I
your guy.
immediately thought about Lovell.
My sources say Mark Lindsay's coming back to cover the team because of Ashton Lovels.
Yeah, I hope I wish he didn't have the S on the end, so we actually say Lovell.
We can still say Levels.
Levels.
Give me some Mark Lindsay there, Jack, man. Come on, let's produce the show. We got all these Jackson fans in the house. Let's listen. Come on, Jack, man.
Level.
Give me something. Give me some Mark Lindsay. No? All right.
Level.
You don't have to. Any
Kate
other?
Howes are also going to Illinois. Who cares?
I mean,
a lot of people don't because they're commenting that on our Facebook posts. Even like Kenny Curlings and
well, how are you supposed to?
Moody, we're like, they moved on, so why should we should too?
Yeah, but wouldn't you like to know where they moved?
How are you supposed to let somebody know you don't care if you don't tell them you don't care? Right?
I don't care.
Do you care? You got to tell me if you care or not.
All the people not responding, I still think they might care. They just haven't seen the post yet.
Like John Moody, Kenny Curlins, if you had not commented, I would have thought you cared. But now I know you do not care.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Today, I do not care.
And folks, Pirate Radio will continue to post that stuff.
Oh yeah,
it's the part
because guess what? It gets reactions like you guys. That's what we want.
Suckers!
Likes and comments. Thank you. Subscribe and follow us on social media.
When we have like a struggling day or two here, we just post a Scotty Montgomery post and boom.
Scotty Montgomery had Frosted Flakes for breakfast. Who cares?
I don't care.
He's so 10 years ago. He's so 2016.
Dang.
Oh, man.
But three more big names in the port. Jamarly Riddle, that one hurt me. I really like Jamarly.
And it sucks,
I mean, that was to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was going to, and he got hurt in the bowl game. And, appreciate the guys that played in the bowl game, and like Riles and Riddle. But seeing him get hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, and I guess that's the reason why people don't play in the bowl game. But he did that anyway and unfortunately got hurt. But he'll get paid and have a good year.
Yeah, the only reason it kind of hurts me is like the way he's progressed over the years. He's hitting different levels, and if he keeps doing that throughout his college career, he'll be drafted
and playing in the next
level. But I just like seeing guys get drafted. It says East Carolina.
Yeah,
that's the only reason it hurts.
Will we have one of those this year?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see like Anthony Smith being like a 7th round pick, but probably not. But two other names, Jamario McCrimmon, Emmanuel Poku.
Yeah.
Those are big.
Anytime we get a lineman half decent, he's probably going somewhere to get and getting paid.
Yeah.
Strother was one of those guys.
Yeah. Got paid a lot of money to ride the pine a lot and then eventually start for a playoff team, I believe.
Yeah.
With the Ducks. So, all right.
Can we hit a Blake Harrell cut?
What you want?
What you want?
You were there, Chandler. Tell us.
All right, here we go. Let's do. Hey, how did your team keep your composure after the inverted whistle call? That was a huge call.
Oh my God!
A huge call that did not go the Pirates' way, and the next thing you know, Anthony Smith scores, and so Coach Harrell was asked about the composure of the team. Cut to.
You have to, and I felt bad for the official on the sideline. And he made a mistake. We all make mistakes in life. You don't want it to happen during the game. I mean, I've made mistakes during the game too. We all do, and you felt bad for him. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for our football team at that time and moment. And then 2 plays later, it works out for the other team, which makes it even look, like a bigger play. But I think as coaches, if we lose our composure, our players are going to as well. How we react is how they react. If we bring good energy, they bring good energy. If I lose my composure, our assistant coach is going to lose their composure, and so are our players. So I knew hey, the play's over. It is what it is. It's done. We just got to go through it and go on and move on it and find a way to win the ball game. And we certainly did. We didn't let one play be the outcome of the story of the game.
Back-to-back years where a call has not gone our way in a big moment.
Last year, it was the Chad Stevens recovered fumble. They said it was for progress, or they stopped the whistle or whatever, and that's what took me back. The Marlon Gunn run reminded me of the Rajay run, and then that call reminded me of the negativity in that game last year versus NC State. And both years, Pirates bounced back.
Yeah. Chad Stevens was supposed to be the hero last year. Instead, it was Rajay. Marlon Gunn was supposed to be the hero this year. Instead, it was Anthony Smith.
Yep.
So at least we got the dubs in those games. Hated it from Marlon, man. What a way to end his career. But we'll still be remembered for
I think Holton said it on the post game that that was going to be his best career run, and it was going to cap off.
An amazing run.
Oh, it was unbelievable on 4th down, I believe, 2, maybe 4th and 1.
And the problem is people are like, so what about the whistle? Like, refs could literally do that any play of any game and just ruin a game. Like there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just, whoops, blew a whistle. Sorry.
And I heard after the fact that Blake Harrell heard the whistle but was hoping that nobody else did. Unfortunately, like 5 or 6 defensive players for Pittsburgh heard it and pointed it out. And apparently they were going to let it go if they did not hear the whistle. Like, they were going to let it go, but the fact that they heard it, Pittsburgh players did.
It's kind of like...
They had to be like, you know what? And Blake Harrell apparently said that the referee was very apologetic, which doesn't mean anything.
Good. That makes me feel better.
Doesn't mean anything. But the referee was like, my God, I'm so sorry I screwed that up. But it all worked out at the end. And, man, Pirates answer fast with Anthony Smith.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Coach Mack will join us. We'll talk more Pirates winning the Military Bowl. We will talk college football playoffs and more with Mack McCarthy as we roll on Hour 1 Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Happy New Year. Back after this.
For over 40 years, Greenville Motor Company has been the name Greenville Trust. Driven by service, powered by trust, and now offering one of the area's best service centers, 8 full-service bays working on all makes and models. Their certified team can diagnose, address, and repair any issue, big or small. From oil changes to engine work, go to a repair center that you can trust for the life of your vehicle. Greenville Motor Company, locally owned by the Cook family, right across from Greenville Nissan at 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. DriveHereNow.com, driven by service, powered by trust, Greenville Motor Company.
UBE and PireWare.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWare.com. Go Pirates!
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
This is Dale Murphy, two-time National League MVP and number 3 with the Atlanta Braves. And you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Hi, welcome back. Hour 1, Pirate Radio Live. May have heard change to Pirate Radio. We are now an ESPN radio affiliate.
Mm-hmm.
Got the bowl games on. Man, we got Thursday through Monday. I'm still saying my favorite sports time of the year is that Thursday, Friday NCAA tournament.
The best.
But this Thursday to Monday is pretty solid, and we'll have all the action for you on Pirate Radio. We got a playoff game, college football playoff game Thursday. Mm-hmm. I believe that's Miami and Ole Miss. Friday, Indiana, Oregon. Saturday, we've got Panthers, Rams, Bears, Packers. Sunday, Jags, Bills.
Mm-hmm. Niners,
Eagles, and Patriots, Chargers. And then Monday night,
Texans, Steelers.
If
the Panthers weren't in the playoff, Texans would have been right back in that fourth.
I know. It would have been a sweet AFC South spot, but instead the NFC South gets it this year with the Panthers.
They're on Fox, and it's not Chris Myers.
Chris Myers will not be calling the Panthers.
It is Joe Davis and Greg Olson.
Nice.
Right.
Touchdown, Carolina!
My favorite announcer joins us on the Turner Home Team Live line. He is Coach Mack McCarthy. Coach Mack, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. Hope you all are. And why couldn't you get Chandler's in camouflage? What's the deal?
Yeah.
You had to be able to see
I didn't get the
one of us.
memo, Coach.
Chandler's a salesman. He's got to dress up nice. He can't wear hoodies.
I can't. They won't see me walking in the door.
Well, y'all look good, and Happy New Year. It's good to be with you again.
Happy New Year to Coach Mack, and Happy New Year for the Pirates as they knock off Pitt in the Military Bowl. I was a non-believer, Coach Mack. I didn't think with all the changes, with all the departures, ECU would be able to get it done. But they, again, and I said it going into the game, the defense had played well other than that one trip to the Alamo Dome. And I kind of let that cloud my judgment a little bit and said, man, Pitt will probably put some points up on the Pirates. But the Pirates held down a pretty good offense in that Military Bowl, didn't they?
It was really impressive. And the bowl games are crazy. And, you talked about this before the bowl game. And, you weren't expecting this and that because, all the opt-outs and transfers and NFL and this kind of thing. And isn't it funny how everything changes? The bowl games didn't mean a darn thing until you win one. Then they mean a whole lot. And the East Carolina is not unique in that situation. A whole lot of people had the same kind of thoughts. And it is weird because the people are opting out, but the kids are out there ready to play. And the defense for East Carolina, I don't know. I watched a few whole games, but I don't know that certainly had to be one of the best performances of the year.
How good was that quarterback for Pitt in the regular season for them? I mean, I want to give credit to ECU's defense because they look so good, but like he did not impress me at all. But like, how was he during the regular season in ACC play?
He was good down the stretch. He took over about 5 games in, and really got them going a little bit. They had a little bit of a streak, and of course, again, the quarterback gets too much blame and too much credit sometimes because it doesn't matter how good he is if people around him aren't very good. If the running backs can't run, the offensive line can't block, and the wide receivers can't catch, he isn't going to look very good. But I think him looking bad had a whole lot to do with East Carolina's defense. And the other thing that's going on right now that just drives me crazy is, and this is not particular to anybody's fan base, this is everybody, is everybody all of a sudden hates the people that left, but they love the people that are coming in. It's okay for them to transfer, but it's not okay for your guys to transfer out, and they're bums and they're not loyal, and we don't want anything to do with them anymore. But there's a lot of hypocrisy out there in the fan bases across the country.
I don't know what you're talking. It's different, Mac. The guys that are coming in want to be Pirates.
They're Pirates, Mac.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
No, I've said that for years. I know that the guys that just quit on their previous team to come here, that's different than guys quitting on this team. Yeah,
And the amount of hate for Hauser that I've seen on Twitter, Facebook, he came from Michigan State. We loved him here. He leaves. People switch on him, and it's like, we don't need you for the bowl game.
People are still getting used to all this. I try to show a little grace, and at the same time telling people that this is how it goes now, but people are still not used to it yet, I guess.
Well, this is a way for them to let out their anger.
Yeah.
To a person they don't know. They're not really angry at Caton Hauser. They just see all of their problems in life on him, and it's like, well, I'm never going to run into this guy again, so hate to him, hate.
When is it going to be the day where everybody understands what's going on? When is there going to be a day where this happens and people don't trash talk on Twitter for somebody leaving? When is that going to happen?
Yeah. And maybe we don't want that to happen. Maybe we want the passion. We want the anger. We want
people probably find this to be fun. They're like, hey, let's trash talk our players leaving. Like, this is every year thing.
Passion is one thing, but hypocrisy is a whole nother. And the same thing happens with coaches. If they move on for a better job, you hate them for that. If they move on because you fired them, you hate them because they weren't good enough. Just let them go and love the ones that are there and don't worry about it.
I don't think people hate you, Mac. What fan base hates you? Chattanooga, VCU, ECU. Does any fan base hate Mac McCarthy?
Probably not, because I kept all the local restaurants at business.
I mean, you tried here. You didn't do a damn thing, but you tried.
You beat State. And we got the tie to prove it.
Oh, yeah. I'm just another one of the failed ECU coaches.
It is a long line, Mac. Oh,
get in line, Mac.
80 years. It's been 80 years. All right. Mac McCarthy joining us. Pirates. Hey, bowls are great when you win them, but it doesn't do anything for continuity or players staying or coaches staying, because the exit door has been wide open for both coaches and players. And again, that is par for the course as well, Mac. But you just got to hope that the head man, and we'll talk to Mike Wright and Anthony Smith, they say that this thing's going to keep on moving because of Blake Harrell and what he's doing here. And for Pirate fans, that has to be the hope, right, Mac? Because the assistants and the players are going to change. You got to hope Blake Harrell's bringing in guys as good or better than the ones that we're trying to replace here.
Yeah, that's the hope, and certainly, he has a small sample size, but gosh, you got to love everything that he's done since he took over as the head coach, and that's great for Pirate fans, and that's what you want as a fan base, somebody that you can believe in and put all your hope in, and trust that he's going to continue what they've done. And they lost a lot of kids last year and came right back and had another really good season and probably played even a little bit better and had more good players. And, what's to say that he's not going to do that again? And it's not just bowl teams or a group of 5 teams or, it's everybody. The people in the college football playoff, there are people putting their name in the portal that are still playing in the playoffs. So,
you got a team that doesn't know who's going to be on their coaching staff for the next playoff game. It's crazy.
You also, you have, everybody has a different set of problems. If you're sitting there and you're Alabama, or even if you're Ole Miss, you don't know who your quarterback's going to be next year because of the other end of things. They may go to the NFL.
Well,
so everybody's got their own set of problems.
Yeah,
sure.
Indiana's already got their star wide receiver and quarterback for next year. And they haven't, they're still playing.
Yeah. It's
you gotta love it, and I did, by the way. I do want full credit for calling the Ole Miss win.
All right, we'll give you that and more when we return on Pirate Radio Live. We'll talk about how we got to this Final Four, which one of the sides of the bracket looks a little bit wacky. We'll talk about that with Mack McCarthy and get his picks for the games coming up Thursday and Friday, which you can hear right here on Pirate Radio. More to go, Pirate Radio Live with the Maxter after this.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
This holiday season, give yourself the gift of a brighter, healthier smile at Michaels & Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. From routine cleanings to cosmetic services, our caring team is here to help you shine for every photo, party, and family gathering. Michaels & Gateway combines gentle, family-friendly care with the latest technology to keep you confident all year long. Start the year smiling. Call today or visit us online to schedule your appointment. Michaels & Gateway Family Dentistry, spreading cheer one smile at a time. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Fat Wraps have officially returned to Wings Over Greenville for a limited time only. And to celebrate, Wings Over is giving fans an exclusive deal starting now through February 1st. Use promo code FATWRAP25 to get 25% off your first Fat Wrap. Make sure to download the Wings Over app and join the Frequent Flyer Club, where you can earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. And if you're a first-time user, get free tenders just for signing up. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
Hey Pirate fans, this is Coach Cliff Godwin. The physicians at Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center have been caring for our athletes at ECU for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for our sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care, physical therapy, and diagnostic testing. For experienced and professional services, call the team at Orthopedics East at 252-757-2663 or visit them online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Let's talk about leveling up your skills and your paycheck. At Pitt Community College, our Business and Workforce Solutions program offers flexible options aligned with local business needs. With supportive instructors who really care about students and short-term training that fits your schedule, you're sure to build connections that open doors. Learn how we can help you at pittcc.edu/workforce.
Are you looking to purchase a new home, or are you considering refinancing your current mortgage? This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve. To get started, call me, Talbot Green, 714-2076.
Talbot Green, NMLS 120331. For informational purposes only. Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS 208516.
Copy Pro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust Copy Pro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? Copy Pro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. Copy Pro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's new weekly lunch specials are here and only for $8.99. Stop by Monday through Friday and enjoy chicken and pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger, steak, and everyone's favorite fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks with friends. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Hey everybody, this is David Glenn, and you're listening to my favorite station in Eastern North Carolina, Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs. And you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. Now, let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
All right, the Jackson stands and the chat gang fired up. Welcome back. Pirate Radio Live here on a Monday. Good to be back. Joel says Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you and yours. We are talking to Coach Mack McCarthy, on the Turner Home Team Live line as we get ready for the college football playoff semifinals. But first, how did we get here? And Coach Mack, how did my Ohio State is going to roll everybody like they did last year, future bet, lose against Miami the other night? What happened to the Buckeyes?
Yeah, that one's kind of hard to explain. Although Miami was awfully is awfully talented, but I don't think anybody outside the 305 area code or whatever the Michigan area code is thought that Ohio State might lose. So you were in a majority there. But maybe was that the biggest upset of the playoffs so far?
Well, I had Ole Miss in their game earlier this year against Georgia, and they led the majority of that game and let it slip away in the fourth quarter. I was surprised to see them, win that game, but I'm going to say Miami over Ohio State was a much bigger shocker than Ole Miss over Georgia. What would you say?
Yeah, no, I agree, and I thought Oregon would handle Texas Tech, and but I didn't have any idea that Miami could do that, and I picked Alabama just out of stubbornness. I didn't really believe in them very much.
Well, was Indiana winning by 80 an upset? That was the biggest shocker, I guess.
That could be, and yeah. Jamie, go Jamie.
Yeah, that was shocking. Texas Tech getting shut out, shocking.
Yeah, well, hey. They realized the problem. We got a great defense. We got no quarterback. Now they bring in Sorsby. So there's always next year.
You're not a Sorsby guy? You're a Sorsby guy?
I'm a Sorsby guy.
Sorsby. So, yeah, there was plenty of, I think, surprises that we saw in the previous round of the playoff. Mac, do you have any? So now we've had, 7 out of the 8
first round bye teams get beat? Is that what the number
Indiana's
is?
The only one.
Anything we need to fix here, Mac, or is that just how it goes?
There's a that's just how it goes. Although if you get to 16, you don't have to worry about that. Everybody's going to play the same number of games, and clearly the one absolute that you must have to advance to this level is have a former Alabama assistant as your head coach.
Yeah, and there's plenty of them out there. Jamie said, wait, Coach Mack picked Alabama? I think that was a thing where Mack was on Bama to start the year, and you just had to ride with him, right? One of those deals.
That was I made that very clear that's what I was doing.
Yeah. All right, well, let's look at what we got coming up. Ole Miss carrying the SEC banner, taking on the U. And it happens in college basketball, Mac. You've seen it over the years where the team, like the 69th team or the 68th team picked, and we say, man, how did they get in? And they win a tournament game or two. It's happening in football here with Miami. Why do we not do why didn't we not pick Miami like we did in basketball for like 2 or 3 years in a row? Miami on a roll. Well, I had good reason not to pick Miami. Yeah. I didn't think they could beat. Who'd they beat in round one?
A&M.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd win either one of those games. But now they get Ole Miss, and now Miami is how do they play as the favorite, Coach Mack?
Yeah, well, we'll see for sure. Carson Beck is certainly capable of winning this game, too. And Ole Miss has got enough issues on the defensive side of the ball that they can give up some points. We've seen, it seemed like in the first Georgia game that Georgia scored like every single time they had the ball in the second half, and that actually might be accurate. But this is going to be a heck of a game, But I just had a feeling that Ole Miss was just angry about the whole Lane Kiffin thing and him getting all the attention, and what an exciting game. There aren't many things that keep me up till midnight, but that one sure did.
And I did hear during the broadcast they were talking about, like, does Charlie Weiss go to where?
LSU.
LSU. I guess he's still coaching the team. Like, are they really not sure who's coaching this week for the Ole Miss Rebels?
I know Weiss is coming back.
No. Is that more just like fodder? Like, I mean, that's crazy to think about. Like, we're trying to win a championship, and we got guys leaving.
The running back coach is not coming back for the Miami game.
Man.
He's going to Baton Rouge.
Start recruiting. Does that have an effect on anything, Mac? Does that make the players even more angry and want to go out there and win?
Yeah, I just think it just gives them more fodder. But how motivated do you have to be to play in this game already? So this is the game to get to the game. So I don't think anybody will lack for motivation, and all four of these teams are capable of absolutely advancing.
I like to zig while others are zagging. What's the line on Oregon, Indiana?
I think like 4.5.
What if I took the Ducks, Mac?
I like Lanning. Of all the people out there, and it sounds crazy not to pick Signetti as your guy right now, but and of course he's the answer to everything. He is Saban-like and all this. I don't see any similarities between him and Saban, except they got really good football teams.
I've never seen either one of them smile, so they got that in common.
I would have no problem with you picking Oregon. I would not think that was crazy at all.
It always seems like
do it though, just because of Jamie though. He is a loyal listener.
I really am happy for. I mean, who would have ever thought that Indiana? And this is one positive to the new age football. This wouldn't have happened without all this stuff.
Indiana, yeah.
NIL and portal and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Indiana wouldn't be where they are.
You can even say that about Miami. They haven't been relevant in 25 years.
Yeah, and Ole Miss. Again, when the expanded playoff came out, Mac, I remember saying to you, like, the poster child for this is Ole Miss and Penn State. Teams that are, like, just behind the big boys in their conference. Like, now is their time to shine. And Ole Miss is taking advantage of it right now. Penn State did not take advantage of it.
Penn State.
No, they didn't.
Semifinals last year.
Yeah. So, and I don't know. I don't know, man. I might pick the Ducks.
It does always seem like in these playoff games towards the end of the season, whichever quarterback is getting their name most pumped up for the draft kind of falls and loses. And right now it's Mendoza, so maybe Moore comes out like, hey, I'm coming out too.
Yeah.
I'm great.
And I do like, he's cool. He's a cool customer.
Yeah.
The Heisman jinx. Is it alive?
I don't know. Seems like there's going to be something in the air that night. Stars are going to be bright.
Yeah.
Fernando.
Kenny says the U will roll over Ole Miss and play the Hoosiers for the championship. The U versus the Who. Jackson says, I'm just excited somebody not named Ohio State, Bama, or Georgia will be winning this year. I'm down with that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah. So that's the setup for what we got coming up in the college football playoff. Coach Mack.
People more interested in the playoff games or the transfer portal right now?
Depends on who you ask. Depends on what school you're at.
I'm interested in the guys on the field.
Yeah. Same.
There you go.
Although, again, even that is intersecting.
Yeah, the Miami guy. I mean, the coach is leaving. Like, that's just.
I like the fact that we have Big Dog and West in the studio.
There's a lot to like right now, Coach Mack. A lot to like.
Great start of the year.
Have you kept up with college basketball? I know you have for the games you're calling and probably for your Hokies, but any big storylines as we get into conference play now, Coach Mack, that you're following?
There seems to be some separation in that top 4 or 5, but everything else is just crazy. There's so many upsets. I mean, Stanford went into Carolina and won, and Duke should have gotten beat at FSU, who can't beat anybody, and it's even crazier on the women's side. LSU loses back-to-back games to Kentucky and Vanderbilt on the women's side. So, yeah, there's a lot going on, and you always ask me about a game, a show I'm watching. I don't know how I missed it originally, but the 3rd season comes out Friday, a show on Netflix called Tehran, which is outstanding if you haven't watched it.
Is it about former Braves pitcher Julio Tehran?
No.
Okay. You said there's separation top 4 or 5, so we're putting Arizona, Michigan, are they still blowing out teams? They're number 2 in the country. Iowa State, who Nadeau, I know he's big on Arizona, but talked about Iowa State as well. UConn, Purdue, is that about the cutoff? Like Duke and Houston, are they in there?
And I mean, you can talk about Gonzaga and Duke, right on that next level. But yeah, those top 3, 4, stopping with Connecticut are probably where you end it, and then start talking about the next level. But it's going to be a crazy season, and once football's over with, maybe we can start talking about basketball.
How is Nebraska 14-0 and number 10 in the country?
Well, scheduling and money, but yeah, they're and their women's team is, I think, still undefeated too.
Not just a volleyball school, Nebraska.
Oh, exactly.
Clearly not a football school.
Quarterback, although they did pick up the Rayola's replacement, I guess.
What happened to the Pirates in their conference opener, Jared?
Played 36 great minutes of basketball, and then the last 4 minutes it kind of fell apart. Not kind of, it did fall apart, and they lost two notes, not even really about the games, about the Carolina matchup. I believe the color analyst said, Caleb Wilson reminds me of the late, great Tyler Hansborough.
Oh,
and then there was a 5-second pause, and he said, well, great, he's not dead, but he was great for Carolina.
Did a better place.
Yeah, that was probably the most interesting part of that game. And then Tulane, the entire staff was wearing suits.
Was that for something?
We didn't ask because they lost by 9. And
was my guy for Tulane, Ron, was he wearing a suit?
No,
he's not a suit.
They were
guy.
all. I didn't get close enough to see. But Michael Perry came out there looking like he was about to join the Kings of Comedy, like Schwartz, man, looking like
you got some milk and cookies.
Like,
put a hat on that guy.
I loved it. I loved the suits, and I mean, it didn't pay off, but I'd love to see him come back. I'd love to see him wear them on Wednesday, Sunday against UAB.
Suits and ties, man.
Yeah. Program's getting serious.
I'm all about it.
They're getting serious.
Hey, you got to dress for success, and they're starting to dress.
It's getting serious, man. You got a seriously good season working, a seriously good day going today, and a seriously good streak on the line at the moment.
I see on your face.
Oh dear. Oh, did Mack and Mark Lindsay ever have any? I don't know. You remember Mark Lindsay, Mack? media guy?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had some good interaction.
A little bit for sure, if any.
In terms of.
I've been sitting on that Kings of Comedy line for the last 6 days. Just
It
waiting
worked,
for the
man.
show to start.
It worked.
Good stuff. I made that reference in the press row, and everybody's like my age. Nobody got it.
Yeah.
I made an Enron reference. I'm like, oh, these are dated.
It hit with me big time. All right. Magster, what you calling this week?
I actually don't have a game until Sunday, and it's a pretty important game. Syracuse and UVA, they're on the women's side, and then I've got Clemson at Virginia Tech, and these are all teams that are right on that line. That later on we'll call it the bubble, but yeah, they're right on that level that they think they can get in the NCAA, but they better beat some people along the way. And 2 huge games I've got the next couple of weeks.
Any interesting games you called while we were on break the past 2 weeks?
No, I didn't really. I didn't have much. I had a game on the 20th and 21st, and then on the 29th I had SMU women at UVA, which was an important game in that league, but no, not one that would do much for you guys down there. I did have one good line in a game. I did have, when I had the UVA men, I said they're like Noah's Ark. They got 2 of everything. 2 point guards, 2 centers, 2 of everything. That seemed to catch on pretty good.
I was going to ask you about NC State and where they are right now, and ESPN Bracketology has them as their last 4 buys. So going to be an interesting ACC season for Will Wade. They did, was it Carolina a year or 2 ago that played all the good teams and lost all the good teams in non-conference? NC State did something similar, non-con. So Mac, they need a pretty good ACC season here.
Yeah, their men and women are both got in the same thing. They can't afford too many more slip-ups and getting at home. The men get hammered at home the other day by Virginia. Was not a good look, and their best player is not playing well. The preseason player of the year, Darian Williams, transfer from Texas Tech, is not playing well here lately. But I think Will Wade will get him pointed in the right direction.
Don't ask.
Will Wade got really upset with Joe Giglio the other day about asking about Darian Williams.
Don't.
That was not good.
Coaches are going after Joe Giglio. State coaches.
State coaches, yeah.
All right, Mac. When nobody's going after you anymore, you're safe. So
that's good news and bad news, but I appreciate you guys having me on.
We'll talk to you next week. Mac McCarthy and joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. We'll take a break. When we return, everybody's favorite, Mike Wright, had a long conversation with the former Pirate Swiss Army knife, and you'll hear that when we return after this.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Hey, Pirate fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. A win isn't a win without the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Proudly distributed locally by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotion promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was super easy to work with when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov. Are you tired of dealing with IT headaches? Does this sound familiar? Phones, Wi-Fi, or email always acting up? Are you afraid of phishing scams, data breaches, or ransomware attacks? Every minute your systems are down, you're losing money. If you're nodding your head, it's time to call cybersharks.net. We handle IT so you can focus on growing your business. Fast, reliable, and always there when you need us. Call 321-7800 today and get IT support that actually works. Cybersharks.net. We keep your business swimming.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where all the locals go for Mexican food and fun. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's for the Gulf of Mexico every Tuesday. A huge 38-ounce lime margarita for only $8.99. Wednesdays, all Mexican imports are only $2.99. And on Thursdays, it's half-price house margaritas. For Mexican food and fun, it's gotta be Chico's in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Now let's take it back in for the start of Hour 2. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, Hour 2 at Coach Mack. Hour 1 got Anthony Smith coming up at 5 o'clock. But right now, we will hear from the utility man for the 2025 ECU Pirate football team. Mike Wright had a extended chat with Mike, and we'll hit a couple of parts. Part 1 a bit shorter and part 2 a bit longer. But here's part 1 of my chat with Mike Wright.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, everybody's favorite pirate, Mike Wright, joining us today. Mike, how you doing, man?
I've been doing good. Back home in Atlanta, back home with a couple of family members and whatnot, and seeing them, and I mean it's been exciting. It's been pretty cool being back home for a second. So yeah.
That's good to hear. Good to hear, man. And Happy New Year and holidays to you and your family. And let's talk about what's happened most recent and maybe work our way back. But Military Bowl champion. How's that sound, Mike, to wrap up your college football playing career?
I mean, what better way to go out not only with a win, but a win against a great opponent under circumstances where not a lot of people, except for Pirates fans and people inside our building, believed that we had a chance to win, and to win it in an exciting way and truly a 4-quarter game. I mean, like I said, there's really no better way to kind of end the season and wrap it on up with the group of guys that we were with. I mean, it was perfect. It was perfect.
So leading up to that game, a lot of changes for ECU, and starting at the quarterback position, which is the position we all focus on. And when we heard Caden Hauser would be entering the transfer portal and opting out of that game, we wondered what's next. Is it going to be the Mike Wright show, or do we get a little glimpse of maybe the future with Chasten Ditta? When that announcement was made in-house and when you guys found out, what were those conversations like? Because you were also without your offensive coordinator, John David Baker, so you had the offensive staff kind of leading the way there from an offensive perspective. So what were the conversations like as far as, hey, what are we going to do at quarterback against Pitt?
Yeah, well, I think there's no panic. I think whenever something like that happens, it's so easy to look around and wonder, okay, what are we going to do here? Like, who's going to play here? What? Internally, there was no panic. I mean, we have seen the development of Chasten throughout the entire year. Same with guys like Raheem Jeter, and I know he's decided to part ways, and we wish him the best of luck too. So when I was bouncing between both sides of the ball, it actually gave those two guys chances to get a lot more reps than what they were getting before. So when Caden decided that it was best for his future to leave, like I said, there was no panic inside of our building. It was just, all right, the next guy up. And that's kind of like the mentality of our entire team, because we had other guys in other positions that were playing too that decided they did not, want to play in the bowl game. So moved me off of the defensive side of the ball a little bit more than normal, just to serve in that number 2 role. But internally, Chasten was our number 2 guy. He's kind of like our guy behind Hauser. And so what an exciting opportunity that was presented with him, and what an exciting thing to see a young guy who is kind of put on ice. He knows he's not going to be the starter throughout the entire regular season. I don't think he would even think that he was starting a bowl game either if Caden was still there. So what a chance for him to go out there and show ECU fans what we internally already knew, that this is going to be a really, really good quarterback here in the future.
Mike Wright joining us. Mike, for me, and when it comes to East Carolina and ECU bowl games, I'm in. I want to see the Pirates win. Overall, I've become a little sour when it comes to bowls and what they mean. But I like asking you players about them, especially this was your last hurrah, so you were going to do whatever you could to go out there and get that W. But how do you, in 2025, 2026, how do teams treat bowl games? How did Blake Harrell treat it? Was it an exhibition? Was it another game on the schedule that the Pirates were, we're doing whatever we can to win? How did you kind of treat it leading up to the bowl game against Pitt?
Yeah, well, it starts with our culture as a program and who we recruit to play football at ECU. We have a bunch of guys that just love playing football. So when you give when you give a team just a chance to go out there and go play football again, it doesn't matter what type of game it is. We could be playing Rose High School. If you just give us a chance to go out there and go play football, we're a game. And so, that mentality starts from day one, and what Coach Harrell has been building since he took over as being the head coach. And then just as far as the bowl game goes, you hear all the noise. From the day we got selected to go back to the Military Bowl, the day that we found out that we were playing Pitt, you see it. Why are we playing ECU? We don't want to play this game. Why are we going back to the military? It's like you hear all these different things and all these external factors, and you try not to let them get to you, but you see it, and you're like, you know what? This is the game we're going to play in. This is a chance for us to boost and an opportunity for us to jolt into next season. That's as much effort as we've given in week 1, we're going to give it times 2 here. I mean, this is our last chance to play a game as a collective unit. So why not go out there and give it everything that we have? And so, like I said, it starts with the foundation that Coach Harrell has been building and will continue to build, and just the type of players that come to ECU.
Mike Wright joining us. Mike, on kind of that note, a lot of folks here transfer portal and immediately get a sour look on their face. And then I try to remind people, hey, without the transfer portal, we don't see Mike Wright here. We don't see Anthony Smith here. I mean, there's good and bad to everything. There's gray to everything. It's not black and white. So you can speak to that. But when a teammate opts out, how do you look at that as somebody who's had experience in and out of the portal when, Hauser and Yannick and those guys don't play in the bowl game? How do you handle that? Because everybody's got to make their own decision. I'm not going to say a decision's good or bad when I'm not involved in it. That's unfair. So how do you kind of look at it? How do you treat it?
Yeah, I think you got to treat it like you got to separate the player from the person. Player-wise, they felt like that was the best thing that they could do for their career. They felt like that was the best thing that they needed to do for whatever their future, their future may hold. And I don't think there's never any ill will that you wish upon. You always wish that a player has as much success as he gets and as he deserves. And so I think another thing is too, if you're not 100% committed to going out there and going to help the team win, and in the back of your head you're just like, I don't think that I really want to be here. I don't think this is the best thing for me. You're almost doing the team a disservice by just your presence. And so like I said, I respect those guys from either you're 100% committed into what we have building, what we're doing, or you just choose to go ahead and just start your future and just, elsewhere. And so it sounds kind of brutal, like that's the truth. Yeah. We need guys that are 100% committed to go out there and go win in the game. Because the second that hesitation and stuff starts to creep in, now this is where you go into, you're not just a player. Now I'm treating you as the person. And so, like, as much as I care about going out here and winning, we don't align. And so, like I said, it's just the next guy up. And, somebody else got an opportunity to go out there and go show how much they care about football.
And I'll talk about your relationship with Blake Harrell a little bit as we go on, but man, that's something that he and you and the team can use as another talking point too. Like, all right, now we got the guys that want to be here. Let's go get. It's just another rallying point probably for the team at that point to use to head into battle, I would imagine.
Absolutely, and then like you said, the guys that stayed. There's even guys that stayed and then hit the portal after the game.
Right.
And everybody that played in that game was 100% committed to, I'm going out here and I'm going to give everything that I got to go win this game. And so, like I said, it literally starts with Coach Harrell. You're going to hear me say that a lot. And then I'm no longer playing with ECU. That's the first thing I usually tell people all the time. It starts at the top. And the mentality that he's instilled in that program, it'll carry ECU as far as he wants it to go.
Part one of my chat with Mike Wright. We'll take a break, come back, and have more with Mike as we talk about his time at ECU overall and what's next for him. We'll get into that when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Back with you after this. Doug Henry of Greenville would like to wish you a happy holidays. Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Happy holidays and Happy New Year from everyone at Doug Henry Henry.
Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room in downtown Greenville, where the drinks are cold, the food is fire, and the fun never stops. Check us out every night at 7 for our special events. Tuesday night is Singo, Wednesday Hollywood Trivia, Thursday's Kahoot Night, and Fridays is Tunes and Taps starting at 7 p.m. Don't miss Yappy Hour, Thursday through Saturday, 4 to 7, where we serve up half-price apps from the toolbox. Make sure to check out our new menu, featuring the taco wrap, North Carolina Cowboy flatbread, and buffalo loaded chips. Check out our Facebook page for more information. Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room, where good times are always on tap.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty, because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie. The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
This is Holt Nailers, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. At Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington has everything you need for game day or any other day. For men and women, whether it is dress, casual, or even a formal occasion, Russell's has you covered. Russell's has served Eastern North Carolina and beyond for over 40 years and is... Oh, Lord, I'm so lost. Let me try that. Russell's has served Eastern North Carolina and beyond for 40 years with their quality and personal service. Russell's Clothing on Main Street in downtown Washington. Pirates supporting pirates. Now let's take it back in. Hey! Yours clip.
All right, back with you. Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live, coming up at 5 o'clock. You'll hear my chat with a former Pirate wide receiver, Anthony Smith. Right now, You will hear from Mike Wright, part 2 of our conversation with the Pirate Utility Man. Here's my chat with Mike.
Mike talked about, Blake Harrell a moment ago, and I wanted to kind of pick this segment up with when I talked to you back at Media Day before the season started. It was my first interaction with you. I think you had talked to Holton Ahlers and Caden. Maybe you talked to Holton right when you committed to ECU, or so I remember that conversation. But my first chat with you, and you had a lot of options, but I remember you saying, Blake Harrell was a big part of why you were at ECU. And kind of the no BS, and a guy that's played as much football as you. You've been around coaches, and you've been around adults, and even your peers, and if they're being 100 with you or got a little BS behind what they're saying, right? So,
yeah, absolutely.
I guess you first met Blake Harrell and kind of knew that he was a pretty genuine dude.
Yeah, I think the portal gives you an opportunity to set yourself up in whatever way that you please, and so. For my last year playing, I just wanted to be around great people. I wanted to be around a great staff. It's never about the bells and whistles or how much money you can do here or what they're saying. It's about you want to be in a place that has a great culture and around a great staff that has your best interest on and off the field. And if anybody's ever had a conversation with Coach Blake Harrell, for a fact that that's what you're getting, that when you just have that conversation, when you talk to him, a guy that is continuing to empower people within the program with just staff-wise, player-wise, coaches-wise. And so, I said this earlier, I was talking to Holt about this, as a head coach, you either have it or you don't. Anybody can kind of go be a coordinator, on either side of the ball, but a head coach is something different. It's hard to kind of put into words, but he has it. And so it just oozes off of him. It trickles down. And so, I couldn't ask for a better head coach to lead college football with in Blake Harrell.
Mike, you seem like a very interesting guy where I'm sure you have a plan, but you seem like you're able to adapt. And I bring that up to say, there's no way you came in thinking, all right, I'm going to punt and I'm going to get a pick and I'm going to do – there's no way you thought all that stuff. So how did your year at ECU go compared to maybe what you thought it would be heading into it?
I think I told my brother this the other day, just because you often reflect when the season is over. This is probably the most fun I've had since playing youth football.
Yeah,
cool. It's gonna be to the point, God willing, I have kids in the future where I have to prove to them and show them clips on how I actually did all the things that I did. Who can say that they played quarterback, running back, receiver, corner, nickel, punting the ball, catching kick returns? It has truly been one of the most exciting, the most fun seasons I've ever been a part of. And then when you combine that with the fans of ECU and everybody who supports ECU, and they're like, dude, we have a guy named Mike Wright, and he can do this, and he can do this. It's so hard not to just be excited when you walk in that building and just to do whatever a coach has asked for me to do. It's fun doing it. I get a chance to interact with so many different people off the field who are saying, hey, we're watching the games now, we're doing this now, we're renewing our season tickets now. And so, as most fun as I've ever had playing football.
So Andrew Bays called games for ECU. He's a Hall of Famer. He's an All-American punter. And so before you punted, I asked Andrew, I was like, hey, man, how's Mike looking at DB? And he's like, yeah, needs some work, obviously, but for him to go in there and do that is tremendous. But needs some work if he wants to be a starting corner or a starting DB. And then the next game you punt, I said, hey, Andrew, how's Mike at punter? He's like, man, this guy's phenomenal, dude. This guy's incredible. So for him to say that is pretty cool. He's All-American punter, but I don't know. You talked about how much fun you had. That's pretty awesome. But week to week, what was practice like for you? How were you being tugged over here and pulled over there, trying to do all these different things on game day?
Yeah, well, luckily I started off playing quarterback, so I knew the entire offensive system. So
Right.
there was nothing any different, or like, you might have 10 more different plays depending on the defense. So the learning curve on offense wasn't bad at all. I'm just out there running the route now instead of throwing the route. So like I would do like office meetings in the morning time, and then like first half of practice I might be at offense. The second half of practice I'm be out there on defense, and then of course I'm on all of our special teams. So special teams period I was just kind of like bouncing around. And then like our post game or like our post practice meetings, like I'll be over there with the defense. And so best of both worlds, getting offense in and early on, and finishing off with defense. And so it was fun. You hear I'm bouncing around, and Coach Luke Mullet or Harold's on the microphone screaming, "Mike Wright, come over here." Or at the time, you got Coach Freeman running me down saying, "Hey, let's go. We got handoffs and stuff to work on." And so, like I said, it was. You're a football player. You enjoy doing it. You never complain about, "Hey, coach needs me here," or "Why do I have to do this?" Like you just show up and go play. So
head on a swivel at practice means head on a swivel game day too, right? Because you never know when you're going to be used.
Yeah, switching different helmets that got microphones in them, and the ones that don't have it. Yeah, like it's a process. It is a process, but it's fun. It's fun.
Mike, we don't want to box you in. We've had conversations because fans will bring it up like, man, we need to have Mike Wright on staff. We need to have him some capacity at ECU. And I'm like, I don't know. I think you should run for office. Like, we don't know what the hell you should do. But what's kind of next for you, Mike, as you get a chance to reflect after your college career? Like, what's next on your docket?
Yeah, I think figuring it out within the next kind of 2 to 3 days, honestly. I'm currently at work right now. So, I work in corporate affairs for a company called Georgia Power. Been working there since May. So I'm at work right now. But, I think as the season kind of progressed along and the versatility and the notoriety kind of built around my name is presenting opportunities for the next level. That may or may not have been there had I not, switched positions and did everything in between. So you have different agents and people telling you one thing and people tell you another thing. And then I will say this, so it's like, you kind of evaluate, and I'll figure it out within these next 2 days, like I said. But one thing I can for sure say, no matter what it is, like I will always be attached to ECU in some way. There's different guys right now in the transfer portal asking me about my experience, and I'm the first person to respond back. Or, hey, is there, do you want to come to this event? Or like even right now, I mean, me and you are here talking, and I guess necessarily that's something that I have to kind of do anymore. But like ECU has meant so much to me in my life that's kind of hard to explain in words. But I think I can explain it in my actions a little better. So I'll never, quote unquote, leave. I'll never leave ECU.
Yeah. No, that's awesome, man. You touched on it a little bit there, but like I was thinking about, basketball, there's 5 guys on the court, 10 total, but there's no helmets or anything, so you see their face. They're pretty recognizable. Baseball is a one-on-one sport, and with football, you got your helmet on. Unless you're the quarterback or one of the elite guys, you tend to not get noticed as much as other sports maybe. But you come in and you become a fan favorite right away, and then we get to know the briefcase and the dancing and everything. And what's it like to come in and become a fan favorite, and you got, I'm sure, kids hollering at you, dads and moms doing the same? But how did you embrace that your 1 year in Greenville?
Well, like I said, that's why I touched on ECU means so much to me in my life that it's really hard to explain in words, because like you don't get that everywhere. You don't get that support, that love. Just being able to walk outside and people tell you about their experience on being an ECU fan and like how you played a factor into that. And so like it is, like I said, it has been amazing. I mean, and for that to happen here in my last year, around so many great people. I mean, it's hard to like, and you couldn't ask for a better situation. And I think, quite honestly, too, like and that's what I kind of been telling different recruits and stuff that have been asking me about, why ECU? Why should I come to ECU? I'm like, dude, in 7 months, my life changed. Like 7 quick months felt like I've been here at ECU for years. And that's truly just what this fan base, what this community, what ECU brings to you. Like, dude, you come here, you work, and you just show your personality. Like, we embrace everybody here at ECU, dude. Like, you get a chance to be yourself here. So, like, you couldn't ask for it any better way.
Mike, you said you've been talking to recruits. You tweeted out that you got word an exciting commit coming to ECU soon. Got anything on that?
Yeah, like I said, I don't want to say I'm the spokesperson of ECU, because that is one thing that I cannot do. I don't know how y'all do what y'all do. I can talk, but as far as organizing and getting this information here and putting it out to the public, I just know how to tweet dumb things and everybody laugh at it. But then, I mean, players talk to players, and different players in the portal, want to find out, how ECU truly is. Like, what does it mean to be a Pirate? And so, I'm just glad that they're asking me for that information, because I think I have the perfect answer for them. And so, different recruits every day, asking, how I enjoy my time, what do I think about this coach and this part of the community. And so, a lot of great names shuffling in and out. And so, I'm really excited for the world to see what I've been seeing a little bit. And so, we'll be all right. That's all I'll say. Like, we'll be all right. I mean, I think everybody at the beginning of this time last year was having the same amount of questions. What are we going to do here? This guy is leaving.
Right.
What's this guy going to be? And here we are now. We had a 9-win season, the first time in a long time. And when you have an exciting just as such, you recruit better people. There's going to be better people than Mike Wright coming through the door now, because we had such an exciting season and we won games. And I'm excited to see that.
You mentioned, how Blake Harrell's genuine, and just at the beginning of the portal, it seems like a lot of fans get bogged down when they see all these people leave and don't really wait or have patience to see the guys come in. So just from somebody who was inside the building, what makes you optimistic about bringing guys in and going forward into years to come with Blake Harrell?
Yeah, well, one, the culture and the foundation is set, and I think I can actually bring a little personal experience into this. When I was at Vanderbilt, we weren't the best team when we started. But when Coach Clark Lee got there, we just started winning more and more and more. And we had people leave, and that's the champagne of your success, and they want to go to different programs. But then you start recruiting different people. Eli Stowers started off playing quarterback and was not the highest rated tight end when he got into the portal. And now he's going to hear his name called within the first 20 picks. You just got to trust the coaching staff. Like, you have to trust the coaching staff. You have to trust what the football program means and not get so caught up in the names that are coming through. And kind of just like I said, like, whenever you have exciting seasons, you're able to go recruit better football players. So like, we're going to have guys that it might not jump out to you when you hear their name, but when you see them go play in August and in September, and then now we're looking up and now it's November, December, and we're like, holy crap, we're playing for the American Conference Championship. It'll ease all the pain, and you'll just start to realize, like, this is just the champagne of success. Like, whenever you're starting to winning, things like this happen. So you just got to trust the coaching staff. That's all it is.
And stability at the top is a great thing, because you look around the American right now, Mike, and you got, Tulane coach gone, the number of coaches, North Texas, number of teams getting new head coaches. So that stability at the top, very important. We'll hit on a few more things with you, Mike. Before that, are you a sports fan? Do you watch? Because I talked to a lot of you guys. Some of you guys just play and you're good at it, so you happen to play the sport and you don't watch any of it. Other guys are like me and are football junkies and watch every game, including the games they play. So where do you fit into that?
Oh yeah, I'm a sports fan. At least I try to be. And then I start talking to real sports fans, and they let me know about some niche player, and I'm just like, yeah, I actually have no idea who that is, but I love sports. I'm talking like it doesn't matter what it is either, especially getting a chance to go to the games. I had the opportunity to go to the Falcons game yesterday, but just like being able to dip into different avenues, yeah, I love them. Yeah.
Any surprise at who's left in the college football playoff? I guess namely that the SEC is being represented now by Ole Miss, and then you got the Big Ten on the other side of the bracket, and Miami's still alive. Are you surprised with who's left here?
I wouldn't necessarily say surprised, especially if you get a chance to watch some of these individual teams. The rivalry is still stuck in me, so I'm not a fan of the people up in Oxford that'll live in me forever, ever and a day. They have a great quarterback who can win games, and I think the teams that are still in, like, they have some really dynamic quarterbacks that can kind of, get them over the hump. But I will say it's been really, really cool to see teams like Indiana, where they weren't the best team a couple of years ago, and watching how their coaches come in and get them, this far into the playoffs. And I don't know. I enjoy watching the playoffs and seeing different teams, and I did like the expansion of the college football playoffs and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know. I just like watching football, so it doesn't really matter who's playing or what the score is. I mean, if you love football, you're going to enjoy the game some way or another. So I'm not really surprised. I am interested to see who's going to win some of these upcoming games, though.
And Mike, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I mean, you're a bad first half at Tulane, and then a rough outing at the Alamo Dome away from potentially being in the college football playoff. I mean, it's that close. I think that's it's frustrating a little bit, but more so exciting for Pirate fans to know that they have an opportunity. Because hell, I'm old enough, Mike, to remember when there was no BCS. They just played some bowl games and called a champion, and then the BCS became the 14 became the 12. This is the first shot a school like ECU's had a chance to make it, and you guys were in the mix this year.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't know if you predict that at this time last year, and that's why I'm just like, you have to just continue to not. It's real easy to be negative. It's hard to be positive and have a positive outlook when stuff
about
like
anything. Yep.
But if I were to tell 95% of ECU fans, like, hey, we're one game away from winning the American Conference this upcoming year, this time last year, they either laugh or they say, all right, let's check this guy into a hospital somewhere. But that's the beauty. That's the beauty of football. You still have to show up, and you still have to go out there and play. And like you said, we have our head coach coming back. We made some amazing hires in a short amount of time, in a short window. We have really, really great guys coming back. So, I mean, if anything, there should be more confidence going into the season instead of doubt and wondering and questioning. Like, I think ECU fans and this ECU football team should be oozing in confidence right now.
Mike, you mentioned Indiana earlier. You've been a lot of places. You probably know a lot of people. Do you have any connection to Fernando Mendoza, and is he really that great?
I don't. However, I do know a lot of people that know him because, I mean, how could you not want to ask and figure out who this dude is? But I will say, like, one of the cooler stories ever in college football, who wasn't highly recruited. Him and his brother both go to Indiana. Everybody even questioned why their coach and why that team brought him in there. And just to see, I don't know, I like seeing good people win, and that he's a great dude. You ask anybody who knows him, he's a great dude. Funny as all get out. Not your traditional spokesperson either when he gets a microphone in front of him either. But you can just tell he loves his team. And he just loves playing football. So, like, it's hard not to root for a guy like that.
Mike, we'll wrap it up. Just to circle back a little bit, you said that you're at work right now. We'll let you get back to work. You're deciding about your future here in the next few days. Playing career, are you still looking to play, or are those days behind you? What are you doing as far as football is concerned?
Yeah, I think I am still looking to play. I think, like I said, with the way this year went and the way I was able to show versatility in certain areas, like I said, there's not too many people in college football who can do what I do. It was just a matter of the amount of reps. Does it make sense? Who's the agent? What are teams saying? Teams are saying really, really great things to make me believe that, all right, let's actually roll with this. And so you just try to iron out some of the details and whatnot. And like I said, I've been able to play college football and go to class, as crazy as that sounds, with however many degrees that I have, and still go to work. And so, like I said, you just all figure it out. But I will say this, so like it's been a blessing to have different options and different avenues where playing is an option, coaching is an option. I'm sitting in the office right now is an option in different areas. It's just options. And so, like, for me to complain about it, or for me to be like, oh, I can't believe I had to decide between it. There's somebody right now who's not even listening to us speak who would die to literally just be in the position that I'm in. So I'm forever really grateful about it. And like I said, I'll figure it out within these next couple of days and roll from there.
Awesome stuff, man. We look forward to continuing to keep up with you no matter what you're doing in your career. And one more thing, I'll go back to our first conversation at Media Day, because I had people tweet me, come up to me, and ask me personally, hey, who's the guy that said they could beat Keaton Mitchell in a foot race? And I now they know your name. This was Media Day. But for somebody to come out with that statement, that takes some confidence. I mean, that could get you off on the wrong foot with Pirate fans and me. Like, who does this guy think he is? Well, now we know, Mike, right? And are you still standing by that statement, Mike? Can you beat Keaton Mitchell in a race?
I'm gonna stand by that statement. As a matter of fact, I've been doing a whole bunch of working out with Aunt Mitchell, Keaton Mitchell's dad,
right.
And I talk to Keaton all the time. But I'm gonna stand by it. And Keaton has always been faster than me until I got to Mississippi State.
All right.
So when I got to Mississippi State, I'm gonna stand on it.
There we go. Mike, awesome catching up with you, man. We'll do it again down the road, and good luck to you, man. Appreciate you joining us today.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
All right, Mike Wright. Jamie says you guys may have done the best interview of the year on the first show of the year. The Mike Wright effect. But awesome chatting with him. Great dude. And I know he'll be successful at something in life. It could be football, could be off the football field. We shall see.
Already a part of corporate America?
Already working as we talk to him today. Got Anthony Smith coming up in hour 3 of today's show. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap up hour number 2. The Camo Boys.
As soon as you walked in today, I'm like, dang, dude. This always happens.
Said the same about you.
Yeah. It just seems like every time I wear this hoodie, somebody else wears theirs. It's almost like we work at the same place.
They're a popular item. Where did I see one during the break? Oh, at the Buck. That was a gentleman looking good in his Pirate Radio.
How'd you see it?
That's a good question. That's a very funny. And that kind of comedy will be coming up the rest of the week when J-Bone, Jared Watkins, takes over Pirate Radio Live along with Ellerby and crew. All right, we will take a break, come back, and wrap up hour 2 after this.
Hey,
Hey, Pirate Nation, Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. On behalf of our staff and membership, we would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We hope you enjoy this special time with loved ones. At First Flight, we put our members, communities, families, and teams first, with a mission to take better care. This new year, please stop by and see us at our branches in Greenville, Newbern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary. All local residents are membership eligible to join First Flight just by being a resident of our community. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates!
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bugged up.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play it again, sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier. Warm up with our winter savings at the Beaufort Hotel. Plan your winter escape and save up to 20% off. The premier vacation destination on the Crystal Coast is nestled on 10 acres and overlooks the Rachel Carson Reserve, home to 30 wild horses. Discover why Beaufort was named the best small town for adventure by USA Today when you stay at the Beaufort Hotel, where your Outer Banks adventure begins. Visit BeaufortHotelNC.com or call 252-728-3000.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
This holiday season, give yourself the gift of a brighter, healthier smile at Michaels & Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. From routine cleanings to cosmetic services, our caring team is here to help you shine for every photo, party, and family gathering. Michaels & Gateway combines gentle, family-friendly care with the latest technology to keep you confident all year long. Start the year smiling. Call today or visit us online to schedule your appointment. Michaels & Gateway Family Dentistry, spreading cheer one smile at a time. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and one goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
This is Chandler Honeycutt from Pirate Radio Live, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine has been caring for Pirate Nation and the student athletes at East Carolina University for more than 35 years and are the official team physicians for ECU. Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center provides a variety of general and specialized operative and non-operative orthopedic services to meet the needs of the patients in Eastern North Carolina. For more information, call 757-2663 or visit orthoeast.com. Now let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live, back with you for another year. 3 to 6 every weekday. Mike Wright joining us here in hour number 2. Great to chat with him. You will hear from him, from Anthony Smith, from folks inside the program at how Blake Harrell's stability is why we should be optimistic. Despite coaches leaving, players leaving, we should still be optimistic about the future. So we're going on hope, but also a small sample size, as Mac McCarthy said, of Blake Harrell winning, because he has done a lot of that since taking over the reins.
Yeah, and you're going to hear from more players talk about that, more players that were a part of the winning. We got Marlon Gunn tomorrow. Got J.D. Lampley coming up Wednesday. A big week here at Pirate Radio.
So on that note and on that hope, can you feel optimistic about the future?
Yeah. I mean, coming out of that bowl game, it's like, I mean, we were kind of bare bones. I mean, obviously we still had McCrimmon, Poku, Riddle, Serial Riles. Like, we had some very high-impact players that contributed to a lot of success this season. But, I mean, you throw a true freshman in who did not expect to play that much or at all this season, and he does what needs to be done to win the game. And Blake Harrell's defense was a big part of that, making sure that you didn't put the quarterback in, like, high-pressure situations. He's just got to throw it to Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith's got to make the catch, and the defense will do what they got to do and will win the game.
What are the biggest positions of need in the portal for ECU, in your opinion?
Well, we've hit 2 DBs today. Just got a new one, Christian Peterson, safety from UCF. We have Lovels coming in, cornerback. We hit Jakeith Hamilton, wide receiver. So, I mean, obviously got to go get tight end. You got to go get quarterback. Running back, I think I like DeJuan Lacey. I like TJ Engelman, but you lose Marlon Gunn and London Montgomery, who have been 2 big parts of that role the last 2 years. So, yeah, I mean, running back, quarterback, tight end.
Running back, quarterback, tight end.
Not in any order. I mean, obviously, quarterback is the number one need.
I would like to say O-line, but I just don't know if we're going to get the impact O-lineman out of the portal. I feel like ECU has forever been, bring these guys in as projects, build them up, and turn them into offensive linemen. And I think we're going to have to do that continuing for the high school guys we bring in, but even for the portal guys, we're going to have to develop those. I just don't think we'll be able to get a blue chipper O-lineman here, whereas we can get a Winstead or an Anthony Smith here. We can get a London Montgomery, a skill guy, but it's just tough to find those O-linemen that make a big impact like that.
Yeah, I'm not saying we won't, but like with O-line, the guys who are going to make a day one impact, they are going to the big top-tier programs. I mean, I'm not saying we can find a 2-star diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
We've done that consistently, I think. But, yeah, I mean, you're not going to find a guy like Emmanuel Poku or Jamarian McCrimmon in the portal to come here.
Yeah, that's but again, I agree with you on quarterback. We need to bring another one in. Is dead of the future, maybe, but you always want to have options there.
We brought Mike Wright in, and we knew Caton was the guy this year.
We brought Caton and Garcia in the same offseason.
Yeah.
To basically battle for it.
Yeah, and I mean, after the year they had prior with Garcia and Flynn, Mason Garcia, that is, you needed to bring in some options.
But as Mike Wright said, ECU becomes an attractive place when you can win like we have won.
Yeah, and I mean, this is it's going to sound like disrespect, but this is no disrespect towards Mike Houston. But we got Hauser and Garcia when he was the coach. I think players like and believe in Blake Harrell a lot more than they did Mike Houston. So I think we'll be fine when it comes to bringing in talent.
Yeah, and a new offensive coordinator, but a guy that comes from a place that puts up a lot of points and a lot of yards. Number 1 offense in the country.
at North Texas. Last year.
Drew Mestamaker going to Oklahoma State, big bag, reportedly. Same thing, Caton Hauser going to Illinois, big bag, reportedly. You come here, you make a name for yourself, you go get another big bag.
We'll talk some NFL playoffs at the end of the show today, but as far as moves, so Pete Carroll, one and done, kind of saw that coming.
Yeah. What a great win yesterday. I mean, you lock up the number 1 pick with Dallas losing to the Giants, and I was just glad to see my boy Aiden O'Connell. That's been the problem all season. I don't like the guy under center, and finally my guy is under center, and we get the win.
Jamie says a lot of coaches going to be interested in that job with Mendoza on the way.
Yeah, you got the most cap space. It's pretty much a clean slate. You got 2 very good offensive weapons. Hopefully we keep Max Crosby, a guy that can set the edge. There's some things that make that job attractive.
Definitely. I mean, for an offensive coach to have the number 1 pick, which is going to be your QB, Ashton Genty and Brock Bowers, there's a lot of worse ways to start an organization, an offense.
Like Cleveland, who decided to win down the stretch, and they have the number 7 pick, I believe.
See, I hate to decide to win and that crap. I mean, the players are going to play.
Well, that's been the Raiders the last 3 years. It's like they're up for the number 1 pick. And
why would current players tank knowing that they're tanking for guys that are going to take their jobs? That's stupid.
Well, that's why you sit Bowers and Crosby and Genty in the
That's fine. That's fine. How is
I had that same...
Max Crosby's like fighting the organization though, right?
According to people who just want to make up stuff.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
So the people that don't want to make up stuff, what are they saying?
They're saying it's all fine. He's had a meniscus injury since week 6.
Yeah.
And I mean, he posted a video of him playing basketball the minute we shut him down. If you really look at that, you can tell that the meniscus is a problem because he didn't like land the jump. He fell every time. It went in. Good shot.
So you're breaking it down.
Yeah.
Okay. Raheem Morris out at Atlanta.
That's a shame.
What a way for the Panthers to get in the playoffs, though.
It's the most Panther way.
It's the most NFC South way. I'm surprised somehow like the Saints didn't make it. Like just they jumbled the numbers again and somehow shook, and the Saints got in. Any other firings? Oh, Gannon fired.
Yeah.
From the Cardinals.
You lose 14 of your last 15 games.
Good grief. Yeah. And you like punch a player.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't have fumbled.
True.
It's not like you punched him in the face.
Both things can be true there. Kevin Stefanski out.
Makes no sense. You just fire him.
And your boy Zach Taylor back for another year with the Bungles.
Another one that makes no sense. The AFC North is slowly becoming the NFC South.
Mike Tomlin standing above the fray.
I cashed over 9.5 wins last night.
Of course. We will take a break, come back. Anthony Smith joins us when we return. You'll hear that conversation. Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. Back after this.
At Flatlands Jessup, when we say your whole world covered, we really mean it. Our agency is dedicated to offering every type of coverage you might need, from farm owners and crop, home and auto insurance to health and life policies. We've designed our services to ensure that every aspect of your insurance needs are met, all under one roof. Whether you're safeguarding your family, your farm, your property, or your future, we'll build a customized risk management program for your needs. Flatlands Jessup, your whole world covered.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. family. Go Pirates.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Big news from the Rick House. The Rick House has a brand new menu that you're absolutely going to love. New on the menu are creamy garlic parm chicken pasta, crab cakes, and our new porterhouse, half fillet, half strip, tender and juicy, and grilled to perfection. The Rick House is the area's bourbon authority, featuring Willet, Jefferson Tropics, and the Frank Sinatra Select by Jack Daniels. The new menu features new, lower prices. The Rick House, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on four wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
Turkey, ham, bacon. These and other meats are great around the holidays and every other day, but they all leave behind grease when you cook them, and grease is a real pain in the drain. When you pour grease down a drain, it cools and can clog sewer lines. That can lead to sewer spills, which are messy, bad for the environment, and can also be expensive. Never pour grease down the drain. Instead, collect it in a container like a used soup can or jar. Let it cool and throw it away in the trash. Together, we can protect our sewer system and the environment. For more information, go to guc.com.
Big news from the Rick House. The Rick House has a brand new menu that you're absolutely going to love. New on the menu are creamy garlic parm chicken pasta, crab cakes, and our new porterhouse, half fillet, half strip, tender and juicy, and grilled to perfection. The Rick House is the area's bourbon authority, featuring Willet, Jefferson Tropics, and the Frank Sinatra Select by Jack Daniels. The new menu features new, lower prices. The Rick House, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU home services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Now let's take it back in for the start of Hour 3. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you. Final hour of Pirate Radio Live on this Monday.
About to talk to Anthony Smith. He was named the Associated Press All-Bowl. He was named to the Associated Press All-Bowl team.
I didn't know they did an All-Bowl team.
Yeah, this is the second straight year the Pirates have had a player on the AP All-Bowl team.
Rajah?
Last year was Rajah.
Happy belated birthday to Rajah.
Oh, yes, of course. And Parker Bird. Same day.
Both celebrating birthdays on Sunday. We will talk to Rajay later this week on Pirate Radio Live, but right now we'll talk to former now ECU wide receiver Anthony Smith, coming off that big performance in the Military Bowl, and we talked about that and more. Here's part one of that chat.
All right, joining us now, former Pirate receiver. That kind of sucks to say, but life goes on. Anthony Smith joining us. Anthony, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm out here in Florida right now, starting my training and stuff like that. But yeah, everything's going good, man. How are you?
I'm doing great, and just talked about you with the former Pirate receiver Andre Allison, and kind of I brought up Chris Johnson's name. He had a monster bowl game in the Hawaii Bowl against Boise State, and a lot of people say that really helped him get to the league. Of course, his 4.24 40 had something to do with
that'll
that
do
too. But Anthony, you just had a monster performance in the Military Bowl victory, and I don't know. Do you think about that going into it? Like, not only do I want to win for myself, my brothers, my coaches, but this is one final show for me to put on a show for the NFL scouts.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think that just taking advantage of the opportunity that I had, knowing that a lot of people were going to be tuned in, not just in the stadium, but on like watching on ESPN as well. I just took that as an opportunity to just put on for whoever is watching. So yeah, most definitely.
Well, I remember going into that game, we were saying, all right, we got some guys out, who's going to step up? And you've got your old heads like Anthony, Marlon Gunn, those guys, who are the young guys going to step up? But I kept going back to, hey, man, this could be a big Anthony Smith game if somebody can get him the ball. And that comes to Chaston Ditta. And we didn't know, would it be Ditta or Mike Wright? So how about the lead up to when Caden Hauser opts out and the reins are passed over to Chaston Ditta? What was that, relationship with you two like, and with him and the entire offense leading into that bowl game?
Yeah, Coach Harrell says it all the time, how confident of a guy Chaston is. So like he felt that he should have been in that position, and he was prepared for that position. So like when Caden said that he was going to opt out the bowl game, and Chaston got the word that he's going to be getting to play, he was more than prepared for it. So he didn't miss a beat, he didn't miss a step. And throughout the whole season, Chaston was sitting behind Caden, sitting behind Mike at one point. So like just taking all those reps in, like mentally, sitting behind those two vet guys, he was preparing mentally for the game in itself. And speaking to me and Chaston's relationship, me and him have always been like super cool. I'm always chopping it up with him, always making jokes with him and stuff like that. So like when he was out there, it felt natural. It felt natural. So like it was good to get one more last game with my guy. So.
Well, speaking of being cool, Anthony, I just remember the first time we had you on in here, and you're such a laid-back dude and, like, very anti-diva receiver. I can't remember who I was talking to about that. Maybe Holton or somebody. Like, this guy for a number one is not the diva receiver, but, like, is that just how you've always been, just kind of laid-back, kind of chill guy?
Yeah, man, I can't lie. Like, I'm just a big, like, team guy, if I'm being honest, man. Like, I'm going to get mine. That's what I was always taught from a young age, that if you work hard and you put forth the effort, you don't have to do all of the in-between, the diva stuff like you were talking about. You don't have to whine and moan about getting the ball and stuff like that. That when you go out there and you run good routes and you're getting open and you're blocking hard for your guys out there, that everything else is going to fall into place. So like, that's just how I was raised and how I was taught. So like coming and playing receiver and being the number one this year, I just kind of just took that in itself, man. Just like, I'm the number one. I'm going to still go out there and prove to everybody why I should be the number one, and the ball's going to find me. But like just seeing other guys eat and stuff like that, like that's what I live for, man. That's what gets me hyped up. When I see Yannick go make a big play, or I see Brock go make a big play, I see Kane go make a great throw to somebody else. Those are the type of things that get me hyped up. So yeah, I've always been that type of guy, just to be chill, laid back, and just whenever my opportunity presents itself, you got to go ready to take it.
Well, people notice, Anthony, and the teams and the scouts will notice too. Andrew Bays and Kevin Monroe, who call the games for ECU, see things I don't see. And I remember Andrew Bays talking a lot about how important you are to the team. And I'm like, well, yeah, catching balls, running down the field. But he's talking about your blocking. He's talking about your routes and how you take a defense to one side of the field, leaving a guy open and things like that the common eye like myself doesn't see. So that's important, right? Like running every route as if you're getting the ball, even though you know you're not getting it.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. I can't lie. Just because Coach Harrell says it all the time, like when you do good together as a team, like you've seen it this year though, like with all the guys leaving and stuff like that, even the coaches, like when you do good together as a team, you have those champagne problems that you see individuals start doing good as well, and you see individuals start getting accolades and stuff like that. So like that's kind of like what I just am all about, like making sure that my team is good, because if my team is good, then I know that on the back end I'm going to get what I need to get.
Anthony, I'd like to ask you guys this. It's a bit uncomfortable. You yourself were in the transfer portal, and everybody has their own story as to why they go in. But when a brother like Yannick or Caden or London, like when they go in before the game, some people look at it like, hey, man, you left your brother behind. And some people look at it as, hey, go get what you can get while you can. Like there's two sides to it. So how do you kind of come out on that?
Yeah, shoot, for me, it's an opportunity. And just like I was just being realistic with myself, like G5 isn't really it's not an ending point for some guys, you know what I'm saying? It's more so of a pit stop, of a pedestal to get that exposure and and be elevated into those P5 levels. So guys are just taking advantage of their opportunities and felt like the timing of the bowl game and when the portal was open, they felt as though that was the best time. And like you said, like those are my brothers. So I support them whether they were going to do it after the bowl game or before the bowl game. So yeah, I didn't mind it. I didn't take any heat from it. Like when they did decide to opt out the bowl game, they talked to me about it and stuff like that. And I was more than happy for them and more than excited that they were getting those opportunities and stuff like that to go experience something new, to get a better opportunity and stuff like that. Because that's what it's all about. All these guys are chasing their dream to get to the NFL. And when you talk to God and when you pray on it, and if you feel like that's the best opportunity for you, then you got to make that choice, man. And it may be tough, but that's where you should be. And that's the opportunity that's presenting itself. And I'm so happy for all the guys. I know you probably see some of the guys like Kaiten and Yannick just recently committed to their new schools. And just seeing that just makes me so happy that they're getting the shine and the opportunity that they deserve, because they've worked so hard for this. All their not just here at ECU, but all their life, man. They've been working for an opportunity to get to the NFL, and they're almost there, man. So I'm more than happy for those guys.
How about your time at ECU? We talked to Mike Wright earlier, and Mike's a different guy from a lot of.
Beast, bro. That's my guy, Mike. If you're listening, you're my guy.
He said his 1 year at ECU, felt like 10 years. Like and he did a lot of different things, of course. But we were lucky to have you here for 2 years. How do you? I guess you got to feel like you made the right decision to come here. I would imagine.
Absolutely, man. It all started with just me being in search for an opportunity, like those other guys were. Just being in search for an opportunity. When I entered the portal at first. I didn't know where I was going to go. I didn't know if I was going to go up, down. I didn't know where it was going to go. But ECU has been great. The fans have been great. You guys have been great. The coaches, the players that I've met, the relationships that I've built. It's insane to think that I've only spent 2 years here. Speaking to what Mike said, it feels like I've been here for so much longer. Just the love that I feel and the family that I've built here at ECU is I have like no other, man. I've been here for 10 plus years. So yeah, dude, ECU is a phenomenal spot, and I'll always be a Pirate, man. This place has been treating me so good. They've taken care of me not only physically but mentally, man. Just being able to build me back up from some of the things that didn't go my way at NC State. Just being able to build me back up mentally, dude, give me the confidence. ECU is home, man. So.
Yeah, that's awesome to hear, and I've been around here my whole life, and know how special this place can be, and maybe we overhype it at times, but then again, you look at like a game at Temple or a game like where they have no fans and there's no interest. Like you can speak to it that this place is different compared to other places.
This place is definitely different, man. Just the energy that they have, like just the family that they make you feel as though like this is family. You know what I mean? And I think that's the most important part. That's the difference that I felt here at ECU was just it feels like family, man. It feels like family, good, bad, or indifferent. It feels like family. And that was so important to me because family is one of my biggest values, man. Things that I take very serious. So like, it was a no-brainer coming here, and it was a no-brainer coming back after my first season. So,
Anthony Smith joining us. More with Anthony coming up when we return. Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. A little bit of what's next for him and more on his time at East Carolina. Got that on the way when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Monday, kicking off a new year. Back with you after this.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around. Greenville Motor Company celebrating 40 years serving Greenville and Eastern North Carolina. Family owned and operated by Tommy and Brian Cook. When it comes to financing, they've got options for everyone. Over 20 lenders that can help you with no money down, competitive rates, and monthly payments that fit any budget. First-time buyer, rebuilding credit, looking for that dream upgrade, they'll help you drive away happy. Greenville Motor Company, right across from Greenville Nissan, 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. DriveHereNow.com, driven by service, powered by trust. Greenville Motor Company.
Hey Pirate Nation, Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. In 1960, my granddaddy started his firearm business right here in Eastern NC. Still family owned and operated, we have the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and are one of the nation's top firearm dealers. At Carolina Caliber, we have everything you need from hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. We buy, sell, and trade. It's a time-honored tradition. Visit us at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Looking for your new favorite hangout? Come on down to Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room in downtown Greenville, where the drinks are cold, the food is fire, and the fun never stops. Check us out every night at 7 for our special events. Tuesday night is Singo, Wednesday Hollywood Trivia, Thursdays Kahoot Night, and Fridays is Tunes and Taps starting at 7 p.m. Don't miss Yappy Hour, Thursday through Saturday 4 to 7, where we serve up half-price apps from the toolbox. Make sure to check out our new menu featuring the taco wrap, North Carolina Cowboy flatbread, and buffalo loaded chips. Check out our Facebook page for more information. Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room, where good times are always on tap.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust, 1-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
This is Jacob Jenkins Cowart, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, on a Monday. Heard Jacob Jenkins Cowart coming back into the show. I've been thinking about being a big baseball guy this year. Big ECU baseball guy.
Oh,
like really going all in into
brother,
it.
This is the year to do it.
I feel like this could be the year.
Yeah, I mean, I've been telling everybody since me and Jenny got back from Conway that 2026 will be the year of Omaha 40 periods.
Oh, dear.
And look, I mean, this is my second year covering the team. I'm not a bit.
If not now, when, right?
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
Swinging dingers.
That's right, Shirley. Shirley will be back
Wednesday.
Wes Hines here tomorrow. I will be back next Monday talking. We'll have our college football playoff championship game set.
Yeah.
We will have still Super Wild Card Weekend will be going on because we'll have a game next Monday night. And also we'll have a bunch of new Pirates in here, I would imagine, too, from the transfer portal.
I mean, by God, we already got 3 today. It's just going to keep stacking.
Going to keep stacking them. And, man, I am missing Washington in the playoffs. I've been so out on Washington. Now I'm starting to remember how awesome it was to beat the Bucks last year.
Yeah.
And that win over the Lions in the divisional round.
I mean,
Good grief.
We lost in the wild card in 2021, but that feels like 80 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, the crap I've been through these last couple years.
Alex Harper texted me, said first year as a fan, no playoffs. And, I don't feel bad for him about that, but how the Bucks started
6-2.
Like they looked like a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
And then everything went to crap for them. My futures have gone to crap. I had the Bucks for a little bit. I got the Bills.
Man, I
had Ohio State. No. I had Ole Miss 10 to win 190. I cashed out $23.
Hey.
So I made $13 on that.
My NFL futures, man, the only one I missed was the Raiders, which, I mean, I'm going to bet that every year. But Chiefs to miss the playoffs, Chargers over wins, Broncos over wins, Steelers alt line over 9.5.
Do you have a Super Bowl future?
No, because I cashed out on the Bucks when it was for profit because I had no money in my account to play with.
Smart man.
But I cashed out on Seahawks to win the West, which sucks.
Let's look at those futures later on this hour. But right now, we will hear from Anthony Smith, part 2 of our interview with the Pirates, former wide receiver. Here is that chat.
Anthony Smith here on Pirate Radio Live as we talk about the past and also what's next for Anthony. So you mentioned you were training, getting ready for what, pro days, maybe a combine invite,
Yes.
hopefully?
Yeah, man, that's the plan, man. I'm still excited to see if I get a combine invite. I don't know exactly when or if I'm gonna get one, or if I do, when it's gonna come. But shoot, man, I'm earnestly waiting, man, on my opportunity. And but yeah, I'm down here in Florida right now, in Fort Myers. I'm training X3 facility. I got the American Bowl on the 22nd of January, so I'll be going down there in Orlando. To go do that. So I'm kind of just like training for that, keeping my body in shape, to go prepare to go play basically a game. And then depending on if I get that combine invite or not, then the next thing after that would be pro day. And that's sometime in March. So I'm going to be down here for a couple months just training away, man.
You got to pull the whole nailers. Holton won MVP of the bowl game, and then he won MVP in like 2 All-Star games. So you gotta get another MVP.
You feel me, man? Like I gotta pull a hole in. So that's kind of my mindset. That like, yeah, I had a great career at ECU, but my goal and my dream is so much bigger than just being a good college football player. I really do want to make it to the NFL. Like that's something that's been on my heart for I couldn't even tell you when it started. So yeah, dude, I'm still head down, still grinding. Like we got another game this week. So
there you go. And this is a stupid question coming from a fat guy like me, Anthony. But like, how does a fast guy get even faster? How do you train day to day, hour to hour to get even quicker, even faster than what you already are?
yeah, like being down here, I've been out here for 4 days, I think. And the amount of knowledge that we have this trainer named Jordan, he's our speed trainer, and the amount of knowledge that he's taught me and the things that he's taught me already, I already feel like are gonna help me excel and and take my speed to another level. Like, but a lot of it just has to go with like the details, like your start and like your running mechanics and stuff like that. So like a lot of stuff has to do with that.
Yeah. And man, it's almost like at this point, teams are looking for a reason not to draft you. Like this guy, they put you up with another guy and like 1/10 of a second and all that. Sometimes I think it's overblown, but you guys have to do it, right? Like that's part of the drills. Right now, you're probably training more without a football than with a football, right? Like you're doing the agility stuff and speed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of the training kind of feels like the summer workouts in a sense, where you're doing like not more so conditioning, but you're training your speed and you don't really see a football very often. And you're lifting a lot and stuff like that. So it's really just about like building that explosion and that power. Because in a sense, we're training for a track meet. That's kind of the mindset I'm in. I'm training for a track meet to go run fast. So yeah, we're really not seeing a lot of footballs and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm still getting my football work in outside of my time of training. So.
Man, one thing I commend you guys on is the ability to move on to the next play. And as a fan, I bring up plays all the time. 1999 playoffs, Redskins sack Sean King. He fumbles. Warwick Dunn picks it up and runs for a first down. Like, if we get on the ball, we probably win that game.
Yeah.
That was 30 years ago. I'm still thinking about that play. You guys have to move on the next play. Anthony, you had that game where you had a couple drops, and then I want to say next game, right out of the gate, boom, let's hit them with a big one. Let's get some confidence. Now, you probably didn't need that. You probably still had the confidence, but what are those like for a big-time player like you to go through some struggles and then to bounce back like that?
Yeah, dude, I feel like that's just the game of football, man. Like when you play football, when you've played football for a long time, like you see those up and downs, like things don't always go your way. The other team is also on scholarship, also trying as well. You know what I mean? So, like they're gonna make plays as well. But like it's kind of just like that dog mentality. Like, how do you respond in a sense? I know it sounds so cliche, but it's so true. Like, how do you respond? And that goes for anything. Like, and that's the thing that I've learned here at ECU, that like these things in football are also applicable to your life as well. So like when you develop that mindset, not only on the football field, but in life, it kind of just becomes second nature to you that, okay, yeah, I didn't do too good. But I got to respond. Kind of, for instance, in the pit game, dude, I dropped the end around in the pit game. Me and Mike had a reverse going on that we were about to go do, and Chaston pitched it to me, and I straight up dropped it, fumble, and it could have called it a fumble, but because it was a forward pass, they wasn't. But yeah, like just for example like that, and then on the back end, I had a great second half. So like yeah, it's just having that goldfish mindset, that short memory, that yeah, the other team is gonna make plays as well. You just got to get up and just fight back, man.
Yeah, good response. Anthony Smith joining us. Anthony, Mike Wright said on Pro Day that one of the reasons he came here was Blake Harrell and his kind of no BS. Like, you've been around enough coaches, enough people in life to say, all right, that guy's probably a little bit fake, or that guy's real. Is that you co-sign on that?
Yeah,
Real.
absolutely. I definitely stand with Mike on that statement. Coach Harrell is a phenomenal coach. He's going to shoot it to you straight every time. And in reality, that's why I came here too as well. Like my receiver coach, Coach Robert, is the same exact way. Going to shoot it to you straight, going to tell you what's going on, not going to sugarcoat and BS you. And that's what it's all about. That allows you to grow. That allows you to not continue to repeat and make the same mistakes. So yeah, I stand with Mike on that one.
Man, I'm immune to the players and coaches leaving at this point. I really, whatever. We're gonna play football next year. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
But Daryl Roberts hurts me a little bit because
I bet
you can speak to it better than anybody.
Yeah.
But just his energy, the way he talked to us, like recruiting. I hear he's a badass. Like, and we'll get through it. It'll be all right. But man, that one hurt when I saw he was heading to Wake Forest.
Yeah, man. Coach Robert is the real deal, man. I'm so happy for him. Like that's been my guy since I came into ECU. He's the real deal. He's worked so hard for this opportunity. And just as players work hard, coaches work just as hard. You know what I'm saying? Late nights in the facility, game planning, recruiting on the road away from their families and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm so happy for Coach Roberts that he's gonna go out there and he's gonna be the same exact way he was at ECU. And if he does that, he's going to take their receiver core to the next level, just like he did ECU. So I can't wait to see what my guy does at Wake Forest, man. Hopefully I can go catch a game sometime soon. But yeah, I'm excited for him, man.
Anthony, help some Pirate fans out who are struggling a little bit right now, seeing all these people leave. I try to tell them, hey, we're going to get some guys in the portal. It's going to be all right. We're going and we got the head man at the top, Blake Harrell, so that's a good thing. But is that the main thing, just kind of the culture he's built? I keep hearing that from players. The culture is going to stay the same no matter what players come in, no matter what assistants come in.
Yeah, and I think that's the main thing, man. It's just when you structure your program around a culture, the guys who you bring in are gonna fit. Like the guys who you're trying to bring in to fit to that culture are going to be perfect pieces, for the simple fact that you're bringing in the guys who fit the culture. You're not bringing in guys who are looking for opportunity or looking for money. You're looking for guys who can fit in the locker room and fit the culture of your program. And Coach Harrell, like you said, has done a great job at building that, building the culture and stuff like that. So I think that he's going to bring in the guys and the pieces that he needs. And at the end of the day, like you said, we got to play football next year. So you can't get too hung up on who's coming and going. You kind of got to just like when you do come in, the players that he does bring in, got to believe that they're going to be more than enough. So.
And you want guys to be able to fit with what you're doing, but it sounds like he's going out and getting guys that are already there. Like you came in, I feel like pretty mature and also very hungry, and we're ready from day one. Some of these guys, maybe you got to get up to speed, but sounds like he's bringing in, and you could speak to this the last 2 years, Anthony, bringing in quality individuals and also obviously good football players.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, man. It's just bringing in the pieces who's gonna fit in the locker room perfectly. And I think Coach Harrell, he does a great job at that, because like you said, the no BS thing, and I feel like just a lot of people just can get behind that when a coach doesn't BS you and stuff like that. So yeah, it happens. It happens at every school. Like just as though like people in Bama or like all these humongous named schools that the same thing is happening there. But yeah, with a great coaching staff though, it's not hard to bring in and find people who can fit into that culture and stuff like that. Like speaking from when I was there, like the players that he brought in were hungry, ready to go get it, had a chip on their shoulder. And I see that in the same guys that he's bringing in now. So,
Anthony, who are your? I'm sure I asked you this in the past. Who are some of your favorite receivers to watch? Maybe to guide your game around a little bit, but also just to be entertained. Who are your favorite guys to watch on the field?
Shoot. One of my favorites definitely is Justin Jefferson. I love Justin Jefferson. I feel like me and him have the same kind of like body type or whatever. So like running routes is like him and stuff like that.
His contested catch, and I'll ask you about yours as well, but the way y'all catch the ball, you said the other guys are on scholarship too, right? With two guys on you raking at it is pretty incredible.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like trying to just like look at those guys and take little pieces and from their game and stuff and apply it to mine. And somebody else that I really like watching is Deshaun Jackson. He's a big speed guy.
Yeah.
Watching somebody take the top off the defense. When I was younger, every day or every time I watched him shoot, he's going deep on somebody. So it's just like it's fun to watch, man. It's fun to watch, kind of model my game after it. So.
Well, looking forward to seeing you back here on Pro Day, and we'll keep up with you between now and then too, man. Good luck on that combine invite, and I know you're going to put the work in, and keep being an awesome dude too, Anthony. I've talked to a lot of people around the program that talk about how cool you are, how good you are of a person. So keep that up as well, man. It was awesome getting to know you a little bit these last couple of years.
Yes, sir, man. It's been amazing, man. I appreciate you guys. Pirate Nation has been a blessing to me, blessing to my family. And like I said, I'll always be a Pirate, man. So any chance I get to come back to Greenville and support you guys, man, I'm there.
We'll catch up with you down the road, Anthony. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you.
Anthony Smith, former Pirate wide receiver, could get an opportunity at the combine.
Yeah, I don't know about the combine, but I think he definitely will have a future playing professional football.
I probably will see him in a camp, NFL camp.
Yeah.
And then maybe a preseason game and get a shot there.
Did Keaton get invited to the combine? I know Rajay didn't.
I do not recall on Keaton Mitchell.
Yeah.
But Anthony, in his 2 years here, made a mark. Holton was saying on the fifth quarter, like, what tier is Anthony in at receiver? And I mean, he's not in the top tier.
No.
And then there's another tier where I think you get the guys like Lance Lewis, Andre Allison, and probably some 90s guys too, because your top tier is Hardy. You got to put Zay in there.
Yeah.
And then below that, you get to your Larry Shannons, our guy Jay Nick, who is still like fifth all time in catches, I think, at ECU.
Yeah. I think he could be in that third, fourth tier.
But we've also almost developed like a great transfer tier with Lance Lewis, Andre Allison, Isaiah Winstead, who was only here 1 year but had 1,000, and Anthony Smith.
Yeah.
Like that's a solid tier right there for him to be a part of. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk some NFL playoffs. Jamie has a question: has the Big Ten passed the SEC in football? If not, what will it take? I said earlier this year that I'd found myself more interested in the Big Ten than the SEC, and I thought I'd never say that, and it's the first time I've ever said that. But as a whole, I don't know. I'll have to think on that one.
It's tough to say. I got to think, yeah. Let me sleep on it, Jamie. I'll have an answer tomorrow.
All right, there's your homework. Well, take a break, come back, have more for you. Pirate Radio Live after these words.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
There's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Bring home the gift of comfort this holiday season with a little help from Bostic Sugg Furniture. We have what you need to add sparkle and style to every room. Right now, get $100 in MasterCard rewards cards for every $1,000 you spend. Or take an extra 10% off on beautiful furniture to enjoy this holiday season. Give yourself the gift of better sleep on a new mattress with up to 48 months special financing. Don't miss the holiday home comfort and gifting event on now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust one-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see, for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality, that's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one. Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on 4 wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
This is Dr. McGraw from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates.
You know what it is. This is your man, Petey Pablo. Once again, back is the Incredible, and this is Pirate Radio, and this is the voice of the Pirate Nation. And you know how it goes down when the pirates are in town. Shut down.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Greenville, get ready to turn up the heat and the sweet. This month at Wings Over, we're featuring our all-new honey sriracha flavor, sticky, spicy, and impossible to resist. Whether you like your wings smoky, crispy, or saucy enough to need extra napkins, we've got you covered. And with the holidays formerly wrapping up, let Wings Over Greenville handle the food for your next party or office gathering. Big groups, small groups, we cater it all, and yes, you can get all the honey sriracha you can handle. So fly on over to Wings Over Greenville or order online today. Wings Over, crave-worthy wings delivered fast. Now let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
All right, if you're just tuning in, you've missed some great interviews with Mike Wright and Anthony Smith. You can find those on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV. Also, my chat earlier today with Andre Allison, which will air at some point. Oh, it's not on YouTube?
No, I don't have time.
Never mind. A treat for you coming up later this week, Andre Allison, as we talked Military Bowl and NFL playoffs. Fire me up some NFL music, Jackson. Somewhere in those files, we have a list of NFL songs, and if you could play me a few of those as we talk playoffs, I would appreciate it.
Boom. Boom.
What is this? What is this game?
You haven't heard?
Oh.
They're moving weddings for this game. Illinois State, Montana State
I was about
in the FCS championship.
Is that Vince McMahon?
I was trying to go Berman, but I'll take McMahon.
It sounded like when Vince McMahon would call WWF back in the 80s. We've got the FCS championship game tonight. Illinois State and Montana State. Montana State 10.5-point favorite.
They don't know. They don't know about them Redbirds.
The Redbirds. I was going to be upset we didn't have football on at trivia tonight, but we do with the FCS championship. All right, NFL playoffs. Usually you don't see spreads this big wild card weekend. You definitely don't see it for a road team.
Yeah.
The Los Angeles Rams are 10.5-point favorites at Carolina. That just feels like too many points.
I've watched the Panthers play the last 2 weeks, and that does not seem like too many points. That seems like maybe not enough.
Panthers beat the Rams earlier this season. I don't think it happens again, but that's a lot of points.
I'm hoping to be at this game. I think we are. I think me and my buddies are making plans to go up to Charlotte on Saturday.
Panthers buddies?
No.
You're just going to go watch a playoff game?
Never been to a playoff game. Matthew Stafford's my favorite quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
Say less.
Okay. That would be fun. That is coming up 4:30. Fox, Saturday. We're both on the Rams there. Packers at Bears. So I've picked against the Bears pretty much every game this year. As you'll hear in the Andre Allison interview, he says go Bears. I'll probably go Bears.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bears here. The Packers, I mean, they just don't look good. I mean, after they beat the Bears a few weeks ago, it's just been kind of downhill.
Mike Mullis will be on Tuesday. He'll definitely tell you to take the Bears. He is way out on this Packers.
I want to ask him about LaFleur's job security.
Oh, come on. The Packers 9-7-1. They are very Bucs-esque, where we got to remember next year, if our teams get off to a rough start or a great start, that it's not the end-all be-all, because the Texans
0-3. 3-5. I mean, my God.
Finished with 12 wins.
Just imagine if C.J. Stroud never got hurt.
Packers-Bucs was an NFC Championship preview in September, maybe early October. Bucs out of the playoffs. Packers get in with a 9-7-1 record. Ugly.
And I mean, all because of that tie.
I guess we'll take the Bears. Sunday, Bills at Jags. Bills a road favorite. I'm taking the Bills. You're not.
No, earlier this season, I said I'm done with Trevor Lawrence. I'm done with the Jags. And ever since I gave up on them, they've been pretty good. One of the best teams in the AFC, one of the best in the NFL. So I still don't believe I still have given up, but I'm taking the Jags.
Who the hell do you take to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl this year?
Me and my dad have been talking about Seahawks-Jags. That's the matchup I want.
Gross.
Yeah.
One of the grossest matchups.
I kind of like Chargers, though.
Chargers?
Crazy to say.
Because I don't like the one seed there. I don't like the Broncos.
I think they are fraudulent. Very fraudulent.
Everybody's probably going to take the Bills.
I don't think they make it out of the first round.
I don't know what's going to happen in the AFC.
I love it.
Give me Buffalo in this game. 49ers, Eagles. I feel like something about Philly playoffs. They're going to hit that switch or something.
Yeah. I'll go Philly here.
I'll take Philly at home.
Trent Williams may not play, and if he's not playing, their team is done.
Chargers, Patriots. Go ahead and reel off your Patriots stat that you had for me and Andre.
The Raiders and the Patriots have beaten the same amount of teams with winning records. 1. The Patriots beat the Bills. The Raiders beat the Pats.
Very Commanders-esque from last year, where we had a weak schedule, beat up on a bunch of nobodies, got into the playoffs. But what'd they do in the playoffs? They beat the Bucs. They beat the Lions. So Patriots could do the same. I like them Sunday night.
Yeah, I know. I just gave the Chargers a little praise. I like the Pats as well. I think this is best case scenario for their opponent. Like the draw they got, I think that's the best case.
And again, these AFC teams, Texans at Steelers Monday.
Give me the Texans.
So last night I saw Tomlin, home dog, auto bet.
Yeah.
Tomlin, home dog in the playoffs, though, is different. I can take the Texans and rest easy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think this would be the 9th season where they lose in the first round or don't make the playoffs at all.
That being the Steelers?
Steelers.
I think I like the Texans. This AFC is about as wacky as I've ever seen it, though.
It's great. I mean,
no Mahomes, no Lamar, no Joe Burrow.
You say no Joe Burrow, but I don't think they've made it the last 2 or 3 years.
Man.
Who do you like out of the NFC?
I guess
for me, it's Rams or Seahawks.
Rams or Seahawks, yeah. I don't know. I still got a weird Philly thing.
They're like Ohio State to me. Like, I know they're good, but and they can probably roll through.
They're also really good defensively.
I haven't thought about it. And same with Ohio State. Very good defensively.
Yeah.
I just haven't thought about them at all this season.
Yeah.
They haven't been playing a sexy brand of football. They haven't stood out.
Who are you drafting today, Joe Burrow or Drake May?
Drake May.
Drake May, I guess, just because of Burrow's
injuries.
Yeah.
I mean, if coming out of college, yeah, give me Burrow.
Jamie's calling Josh Allen the Peyton Manning of today. Peyton Manning did win one with the Colts and then got one, of course, late in his career. Josh Allen needs to win one. I mean, they set up for him this year to go through the AFC and get there.
If they lose on Sunday, can they finally get rid of Sean McDermott? They should have gotten rid of him after the 13-second loss to Kansas City.
Yes, they will, and then the Raiders will hire him.
That's fine, but I'm looking out for the league's best. And you missed the boat. You could have Ben Johnson year after year. And now what's the candidate like? I mean, Clint Kubiak I think is really good, but there's nobody that really flashes, shines, or stands out when it comes to head coaching candidates. You just get a bunch of retreads, I feel like.
Jackson, you've been pretty good on your football picks and predictions. Is there a NFL playoff team standing out to you that will be the Super Bowl champion? If the answer is no, the answer is no.
I want to say the Bills, but they've just looked unreliable all year. It's one game, they look unstoppable. The next game, they look like they've never played football before. But if the Bills can get hot, and with the Kansas City Chiefs not standing in the way, I don't see who really could step in until the Seahawks in the Super Bowl.
Pretty big number for the favorite to win. The Seahawks are plus 390, which I feel like is a pretty big. Usually if you get Mahomes or whatever, it'd be minus 110 or plus 150 or something. You get the Bills right now plus 1,000. Patriots is the plus 1,000. But the Seahawks and the Rams are the favorite right now to win the Super Bowl, followed by Denver and then Philadelphia. All right, let's take our last break. We'll come back and get ready to wrap things up here on a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this timeout.
What's up, Pirate Nation? This your guy, Rajay Harris, and my spot to fuel up for great food in Greenville is Basil's. Looking for lunch today? Basil's lunch menu features signature pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, and salads starting at just $11. After work, grab a dinner and drink with friends with delicious rotating chefs features and plenty of ice-cold specials at the bar. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant on Fire Tower in Greenville. Basil's, Pirates supporting pirates.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
Russell's is a full-service clothing store for both men and women. Family-owned and operated in historic downtown Washington for 41 years. This is Rhonda from Russell's, and we visit the country's largest markets to bring you quality clothing at affordable prices. From the finest in men's suits, sports coats, and accessories to fashionable dresses, tops, and jewelry for the women. Our attention to every detail means personal service and in-house alterations. Give Russell's a try. You, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
When it comes to building or remodeling your home, every detail matters. Hi, this is Kathy Herring with KDL Construction, and we believe great design begins with careful planning and ends with flawless execution. With open communication and a true partnership mindset, we guide you through every step, turning your vision into reality. Our goal, to deliver more than a building project. We create an experience that is seamless, stress-free, and inspiring. Visit KDLConstructionLLC.com to start your transformation today. KDL Construction, your vision, our craft.
Fat Wraps have officially returned to Wings Over Greenville for a limited time only. And to celebrate, Wings Over is giving fans an exclusive deal starting now through February 1st. Use promo code FATWRAP25 to get 25% off your first Fat Wrap. Make sure to download the Wings Over app and join the Frequent Flyer Club, where you can earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. And if you're a first-time user, get free tenders just for signing up. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon's delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue Electric, Plumbing, and Air.
Hi, this is Yukanda Dunn, Vice President of Business and Workforce Solutions at Pitt Community College. As part of the local business community, I know the power of a skilled workforce. That's why I'm excited about our programs. We're passionate about partnering with you, the business community, to ensure our local talent gains the practical, hands-on skills your company needs. Let's work together to build your team and grow our community's success. Discover how we can support your business at pittcc.edu/workforce.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. This is Lady Pirate Marissa, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. A look at the stock market today for you. The Dow was up 594 points and closed at $48,977. The NASDAQ was up 160 points and closed at $23,395. And the S&P was up 43.5 points and closed at $6,902. That is a look at your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's take it back in for the wrap-up of our show. Here's Cliff.
All right, there have been 17 players come to East Carolina and rush for 2,000 yards or more. That includes Super Bowl champion with the Washington Redskins, Ernest Biner. That includes former D.H. Conley Viking, Jamie Wilson. That includes our guy, touchdown, Tony Collins. That also includes Coop, Ventavious Cooper, who did it in just 2 seasons, I believe. Scott Harley on the list with over 2,400 yards. Carl Lester Crumpler, the great, 2,900 yards in the early 70s. at ECU. CJ2K, number 5 on the list with just under 3,000 yards. Keaton Mitchell had over 3,000 yards during his Pirate career. He's number 4 on the list. Number 2, Rajay Harris with 3,096 yards, and Junior Smith, still the all-time leading rusher. Number 3 on the all-time list is celebrating a birthday today, Leonard Henry, the former Pirate running back. He was a 7th-round draft pick by the Miami Dolphins back in 2002, and he is 47 years of age today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to the great Leonard Henry, who the late Jeff Charles always said needed a spot in the ECU Hall of Fame. And we're still working on that. But that's a great group of running backs there.
Absolutely. I mean, watching Keaton Mitchell these last couple games, because I've been, really watching the Ravens for some reason. I thought he was taking that kickoff back last night. He took it to about 40, and then obviously Lamar gets him down there. Great catch from Likely. Tyler Loop misses the field goal. But fun watching Keaton get his due in the NFL.
Who has the least rushing yards in ECU history? Did not have a lot of pass protection. Quarterback Paul Troth, negative 271 yards. That's a lot of sacks. Reed Herring is number 331 in ECU history with negative 51 yards.
Bum.
Gardner Minshew.
Bum.
333rd on ECU's all-time rushing list with negative 76 years.
Is it okay to be disrespectful since he transferred? Because with Pirates in the pros, you try to be like, oh, hey, good to watch him.
Kenny had what I thought was an odd statement earlier in the show where he said that he would not root for Caden Hauser, but if he made it in the NFL, he would root for Caden Hauser.
Absolutely not.
That just sounds weird to me. Like he's not a Pirate. He's an Illini. So does that mean he roots for Minshew? Just because, I'm not saying I'm actively booing the guy, but I'm not like hyped up to watch a Pirate quarterback that transferred. I don't think. Like maybe if I had a personal relationship with him, but even so, I don't feel like I would be on board with that.
Yeah, no, unless they play for the Raiders, I'll cheer for him.
Well, sure.
And I cheered for Minshew, and then I watched him play for my team, and I didn't like him anymore
because of his performance.
Yes.
Yeah. Not because he went to Washington State.
No.
Yeah, I get that. Boy, Jared was more fired up about football than I've seen him in a long time. Raiders season over.
Oh, man. Number one
pick.
Put the nail in that idiot Travis Kelce's career. He's done. He's dead.
Done and dead and dusted.
You can tell his career is over because normally he has 4 touchdowns, damn near 200 yards against the Raiders. Had 3 catches for 12 yards yesterday. Guy stinks. Retire.
Jarrett's ready to give all the glory to God.
It's so beautiful. Got a great show for you guys tomorrow. Obviously, the regulars, Mully, Brian Bailey, Jennings Hall, Bryce Williams, but Marlon Gunn. One of my favorites. I know one of your favorites to watch for the Pirates the last couple years. So I will go one-on-one with Marlon Gunn tomorrow. And got a lot of great guests the rest of the week as well. Hope to have you back. We'll see you tomorrow, 3 o'clock, right here on Pirate Radio. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Welcome back to the Brandon Golden Show. On episode 5, we're going to have Mike Schilt. Super excited to have you guys talk with him and learn from him. He is a mentor of mine who I've been able to learn from over the past few years. And we're going to dive into his career starting off as a coach in college baseball all the way to where he's at today with the Orioles.